Hold'em round of PLO High will start live at 8 p.m. 30-minute delay means you'll be viewing it at 8:30. Getting everybody set up. All the players are up at the cage, buying chips, getting ready to start up. 5 on the button action is already listing up at Kojak's. I'll be getting everybody set up tonight. Coming to you live from Kojak's, Midland, Texas. Welcome, welcome, welcome out to Kojak's Live Saturday night. Round of each, $10 on the button. Only blind is going to be 10 on the button. As we come out tonight, action has already gotten started. All the players are buying in, sitting down at the table. We've actually got one new face at the table, first time playing live stream, Mr. Mike Tyler, sitting right there on the left. He's going to go ahead and fold his action over on Sergio, Queen, Queen, Jack 6. He's going to check it. All right, so we are playing 10 on the button. That we're on the pot limit round. Pot limit means you can only bet what's in the pot. Makes for an interesting action. A lot of people don't think that pot limit is as big as no limit hold'em, but in actuality, it is so much bigger. The pots can escalate so fast to get the action going. So we've got four-way action to the flop. Flop's going to come 6, 8, 10. And look at what old Frankie has in his hand. He's got that 97. Those are the golden cards right here. Looking for 97, Jack 9. I see no Jack 9s up there. We've got King Jacks. We've got King Jack Jack. But Mr. Frankie is sitting as the favorite. Go ahead and shut it. Coming in the booth tonight, Mr. Chris Carter is with his family celebrating Thanksgiving. We can all be thankful for that. Just kidding, haha. But join us in the booth is Miss Guest Star, Miss Jade.
Hello, hello.
So we're going to have some, what would you say, fun? Picking on these players. We won't tell you too much about their personal lives, but we will critique and pick apart everything they do at this table tonight. All right, so Mr. Frankie picks up that first hand, $200 in the pot. He flops the joint to the 10. He's going to pot it for 200, and we're going to have no takers. We're just going to fold all the way around. We're now on the second hand. Mr. Billy is on the button for $10. All right. Guaranteed to be action tonight is Mr. Tyler. He's been waiting to play for a little while. He found him a way onto the table, so he's going to take that 8-6-6-5 and he's going to call it. 10 on the button, meaning most you can bet is $10 unless you bet pot. Billy's got them sexy yellow chips right there. Each one of those yellow chips is a $1,000 chip. Miss Jade, feel free to talk over me all you want and critique everything. Look at Frankie. Frankie and Billy.
Yeah.
So a flop comes out, 9-9 deuce. We see two players have a 9 in their hand. Nobody's going to have pocket deuces, so fighting's going to begin with Frankie and Billy. Let's see if anybody can get tricky with a couple diamonds. Of course, nobody has diamonds in their hand. So we've got Frankie betting $60. Billy's going to call the $60. I don't think Jason's going to be able to do too much right here. So he's going to fold his Jack 6-5-5, which for Jason, that's an odd hand to be in the pot with. That's not really his style. So we've got two players with trip 9s. We've got 3 diamonds on the board. Let's see if we can get some betting from Billy. Frankie's going to come out. He's probably going to bet pot. Pot would be 180, so it looks like that's what he's going to do is bet the pot. Billy's going to instantly call. No buy. Oh, Frankie boated. Frankie's got the boat. It's not at the big boat. Big boat would be 9-4. He's going to bet the pot of $540. Billy's going to say, my 9 cannot trump yours. He's going to give Frankie an $1,100 pot. Frankie's only going to make $290 profit, but hey, every dollar's a profit. We've got Billy with $13,000, Frankie with $10,300. Looks like Frankie bought in for $10K. Darryl bought in for $10K. Corey buys in for $10K, and of course, that's not slow enough for me to catch up to y'all. So next time it flashes by, we'll let you know what everybody else bought in for. Also in the booth, Mr. Chris Gwynn. Chris, how do we see what people bought in for? Where's that snazzy little button you showed me the other night?
It's going to be on the laptop.
Oh, okay.
To bring up the action tracker, and there should be a GFX button in there that'll...
Action tracker. GFX. Looking for it, GFX. So, now that we can tell you what everybody bought in for, Jason bought in for around $4,900. Braxton bought in for around $2,500. Mike Tyler bought in for $4,900. And Mr. Sergio bought in for $1,500. Hey, thank you very much. That was our wonderful brush, Miss Heather, asking if we would like anything.
So 5K, right?
Yeah, 5K. Yeah, Jason bought in for 5K. Oh, wow, this screen tells us exactly what they're down or up.
Yeah, 10,000.
Man, that is a sneaky little screen.
I was like, that is an odd amount to buy in for 40, not 40.
So we're going to put it right here in the corner so we can keep everybody up to date.
Can you read that?
Nope, can't read that. So we're going to bring it back down here, and we're going to do what we were doing earlier. And we're going to keep it right there. All right, so on hand number 3, once again, we started with Pot Limit Omaha. We're going to have 3 players in sort of a 3-way heads up. Flop comes out, King, Jack, 6 with 2 hearts. Everybody looks to have a piece of that king, as that king was the case king. Now, does anybody have the 6? So nobody have the 6. That's not going to change it much. Nobody's got hearts. As with every week at Kojaks, action starts off a little slower. But round about hand 10, that's when everybody starts to get that, like Billy says, that liquor up in there, and then they start going at it. So Braxton's going to bet pot right there, and he's going to pull in for the win. Once again, there's the chip, the chip count. We already gave it to you. Ooh.
A little toasty.
Oh, yes. Billy's always looking GQ with that unbuttoned shirt showing off those pectoral muscles from the gym. Oh, Lord. Sergio's setting a little light tonight. He always buys in light. A couple weeks ago, he dominated the field. He tripled up when he cashed out. Braxton had a tough week. Was it last week?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Braxton had a tough week. Seemed like every river card that came out was one of the 2 cards that could beat him, and it happened. Daryl had a tough week last week as the same thing. River cards beat him all night long. Week before that, though, he was a $20,000 winner. We will see some action from seat number 7 right there, Mr. Corey Smith. Corey Smith's one of our local regulars. He's out here every week, and he dominates the 5 on the button game. And then you have Mohawk. That's all you can say about Mohawk. We've got Daryl Hopkins, Big Taco sitting in seat 1, Mr. Frankie. Action's over on him, 10-9-4-4. He's not going to let a $30 bet chase him out of that. But Billy's going to say my ace queen, queen 6 is worth 3 bets. I'm going to pop it up to 100. Not going to quite bet pot, but I'm going to bet 100. Corey's going to make the call, I do believe. Corey does call the 90. Corey calls the $90, and Frankie calls the $90. Why does it say 95? All right, so we're going to have heads-up action, actually. Oh, it was a bet to 125. That's where that confusion came from. So, 2-way action, heads up. Ace, queen, queen 6 versus ace, jack. 3-2. Are we waiting on the 3rd player?
Looks like.
Oh, that's what we were waiting on. We're going to have a Yahtzee flop for Billy. Flop comes out, jack of clubs, queen of clubs, 7 of diamonds. That's going to give Billy the huge advantage, and the ace on the turn is going to lock it up. Now, what Billy's going to do here is Billy's going to look at this spot and see what kind of, wow, he didn't even bet it. He's going to see what kind of value. Hopefully, Corey in his hand in his head is holding queen 10.
Corey's definitely betting.
King 10. Yeah, hopefully he's holding king 10. Maybe Billy can get him to represent the king 10. No flushes out there. So Corey is going to bet $225 into a round of $590 pot. Let's see what Billy thinks about here.
Did Billy fold?
Billy's going to make the fold.
Wow.
And he shows the pocket queens.
Folded top set right there.
He folded top set and the winning hand.
Oh, yeah.
Gets a possible straight, though.
Yep, there's
Not
no boat
too
draw,
bad.
no nothing out there. So Billy's going to show it. Billy's not going to know that Corey got the best of him that hand. 30 minutes, he might know. Somebody's probably going to let him know, hey, Mr. Corey Smith got the best of you. But what that tells me is Corey's in it to win it. He's not going to let anything happen. He's going to take the cards into his own hand, and he's going to win it with them.
I feel like there's going to be a little bit of fireworks with Corey and Billy tonight.
Well, you forget Braxton's in between them.
Yeah, but stemming from last night.
Oh, that's right.
He left a little early, but stemming from last night, Billy, Soul Reader.
So what we had last night is we had, was it 10?
It was 5 to 10.
Yeah,
5 to 15.
5 to 15 on the button round of each game going on. And it wasn't but anything but five-handed, but what it was some muscle flexing. Corey and Billy were trying to push each other around, and from what I heard about it, I left early, but from what I heard about it, Corey fought quads and hold them.
Yes, it was pretty insane. Billy, made a amazing call. A fold right there, but anybody else in that poker room, insta call.
Gives all their money.
Yeah,
Jump into this hand, we had a 3-bet, and we also had a 4-bet. Jason's going to 3-bet it with Jack 10, 8, 8. Daryl's going to call that 3-bet. Billy's going to 4-bet it with 8, 7, 4, 2. 4, 2 suited in hearts. Braxton's sitting over there, silent Braxton. He's got ace, ace, Jack 6 with a nut club draw. He's going to call, just right around call the $200. Corey's sitting over there with ace, king, 10, 4 with a nut diamond draw. He's going to call. Jason's going to call. Daryl's going to call. We got all kinds of action. Anybody who's got ace, jack, just flop the joint. Flop Broadway. So Braxton flops
Broadway.
Wow.
With he's got a backdoor club draw.
Yeah, he's got the backdoor club draw. Does anybody have the spades? Jason is the only one with the spade draw.
Yeah.
Jason's got 10, 8 of spades.
And I got shot.
Wow. Daryl's got queen, jack. Daryl's all over it.
Everybody has a piece of
Everybody has a piece of this. The only person that
Except
does
Billy.
not and is setting at 0% is Billy. But Billy's not out of the game. If another spade comes out, Billy could represent, not the nut spade draw, but he could represent a big spade draw, because we know Braxton's got the spade blocker in his hand.
Wow, Jason folded.
Oh man. So Braxton throws out $1,000. He bets the pot $1,000. I think that's going to be enough to get everybody to fold, because the last person in it's Billy. We know he's got none of it. So Braxton's going to pick up an $800 profit. 5-way action, $200 pre-flop. Although he had the best hand.
Yeah.
He flopped the nuts. Did not have the nut redraws, but he flopped the nuts.
Definitely had the best hand for the time being.
Yes, and sometimes that's the way it goes. You flop the best, you bet the best, you win with the best. All these players are out here. They're also taking advantage. Kojaks is offering the special of $250 for 25 hours of playtime. Once again, that's $10 an hour. It's our Black Friday weekend special. That's going to be running this past Friday all the way through Sunday night at close. So if you're out there listening and you want to get in on the action, head on up to Kojaks and you can buy it. A lot of our players take advantage and they buy 10 of them. So that gives them time to play for the year. Unless you're Jason or Corey, that's time to play for a week. So it looks like we have a straddle. Or no, is that a...
It looks like a double straddle. Looks like we're double straddling.
Okay, so Daryl Sleeper straddled for $20 on the button. Jason called, killing Daryl's Sleeper straddle. So action's going to continue around the table. When it comes to Daryl, he's going to let go of his cards. He didn't really want to pay 24, but he was trying to get the action going. So we've got 4 players live already in the pot. Let's see if Corey jumps in, and Corey's going to check it. 5 players, pot sitting at $50. We got a lot of mumbo jumbo sitting in there. Nobody with big hands, as we saw no raises. That means this is anybody's ball game with a flop coming. Ace of hearts, deuce of hearts, 9 of spades.
Oh, this might get interesting between Frankie and Mike.
Yeah, depending on what Jason has, Jason could have the queen of hearts. That would be dirty.
Yeah.
If he had the heart draw with queen.
Leave it to Jason, not show his cards.
Yeah, leave it to Jason. Now, he always sits in the most difficult seat to read cards.
Yeah.
You got to have the delicate hands in that seat for the card reader to work. We know Mohawk does not have delicate hands.
I have a feeling this is going to be a big one.
What is Billy over here betting with?
Billy is,
Oh, 9-2. He's got 2 pair.
Yeah.
So Billy's got a redraw at... No, Billy does not have 9-2. Tyler has 9-2.
9-2. Yeah.
Billy's got no T in it, nada. Billy's got nothing. And this is what makes Billy so difficult. When Billy throws out $75, the only other people, they can just call. They can't raise him because they don't know if he's sitting with a set of aces, set of deuces, set of nines. But we see that he's got a set of nothing.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a set of Never mind.
Yeah, there you go. That he does. Well, I mean, right now he's got the best hand.
And he's going to continue. He's going to continue this.
No heart. He's got the best hand for sure.
Frank, I'm so lost right here. What if he bets right here? He's going to throw out $250+ right here. I don't know if Mike can even call that. Mike's got middle pair and bottom pair. If anybody can call it, it's going to be Mike. If Mike can call this, how much does that look like? $350?
Mike's calling.
500. It's $500.
Oh,
He bet $500 with a jack. It didn't even matter what else he had. I think he had an Uno card, a domino, and he just won that pot.
There was a draw 4 wild in there.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I thought Billy had 2 pair there, but he didn't.
No, Billy just
Yeah.
had a jack.
A jack only.
Just had a jack only. Wow. Oh my gosh.
I feel like Jason's going to be opening up his range a little bit more.
So that in the past, Jason's had to open up his range because what I said last week and the week before, Jason is one of the most hated players here. When he plays Hold'em,
Yep.
he plays one hand every 3 orbits.
Yep.
And people want to beat him so bad they play against him.
Yep.
You got to know that he's got probably the nuts if he's betting all. If he's 3-betting all the way through, you know he's got to have the nuts, and yet they still call him and raise him, knowing that.
Yep.
So he started playing 4-card. He knew how to play 4-card and 5-card, but he really started playing 4-card and 5-card when he started playing on that 25 on the button private game they had in the back room because that's all they're going to play. So he has to adapt.
Correct.
But he's opened up his ranges. We haven't seen him make too many bluffs, but last week he did make a bluff. Last week he made 1 bluff. So I think we're getting into his wheelhouse. We're getting into his head. I think he's going home watching this, studying this, realize you can't always bet with the nuts because that's what Billy just did. He bet with the no nuts.
Well, from my understanding, him and Billy had a couple conversations about opening up his range a little bit when it comes to Omaha. More or less Big O.
Yes, you've got to open up your range in Omaha. Braxton's got those pretty ladies. Queen, queen, jack 4, good time, roger that. That's 10-4. What is jack 4, flat? Yeah. That's why they like me on here because I mix everything up.
Yeah, there you go.
And the more comfortable you get with me, the more you'll cut me down.
Right.
So, called on, since Mr. Chris Carter's out of town this weekend, I called on Miss Jade because she's got poker knowledge way beyond me. I don't know if you've seen her at the table, but I hate playing against Jade because you don't know if she's got 2 2s or 2 cardboard cards in her hand. She's going to be betting it like she's got aces. And when you call, she's got it.
ATC.
Yes, any 2 cards. And when we play PLO, it's AFC.
Yeah.
Any 4 cards.
There you go.
Frankie's sitting over there with ace 10-9-9, ace 5-4-4 for Mr. Mike Tyler. Braxton's got those pretty ladies. We don't even care about his other cards. And Corey's got ace king 8-6. All legitimate hands, but we had a big bet. 4-way action to the flop. Pot's sitting at $320. And Braxton's going to come on out there and he's going to bet that $320. Nope, Mike Tyler.
Mike Tyler bet.
Oh, wow.
Braxton's waiting to call.
Man, with a bet like that, that's going to sound like he's got 4-6 and a set. Nobody can call that. Man, everybody's playing so scared, except for Billy.
Yeah, well, Billy plays
Yes.
fearless.
Oh,
all
and
day, every
Corey.
day.
We got to say Corey because he made that bluff against Billy with a set of queens.
Yes,
So can we call Billy the pansy and the bully?
maybe.
One of each.
Yeah. Back to that hand last night. I mean, that hand was just insane. The flop comes queen 10, queen. Corey leads out, or everybody checks. I lead out. I bet. I'm over here with jack 8, thinking I'm gut shot.
And it's hold'em.
No, this is hold 'em. I lead out for 300. I get a call. Turn is a 10.
Oh, that's quads for the. Did he have pocket tens?
I check. Corey says all in. Billy.
How much of his stack was all in?
So.
What was effective? Roundabouts.
Roundabouts about 6K.
Oh my gosh, did Billy have him covered?
Billy had maybe about 8K.
Okay, guys, I don't know if y'all know this about our cash games, but our cash games are super juicy as you're watching here. So 6K, 4K, we're looking at a call of about a $10,000 pot. So
Yes.
he pushes all in for 6K with quads.
Corey says, I'm all in. Billy tanks for about 30 seconds. Flips over a queen. And, I mean, you're thinking we're chopping.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we're chopping.
Billy flips over the queen?
Billy flips over the queen. Doesn't say call, fold, nothing.
So queen's full of tens.
But he shows the queen, yeah. And at this point, we're four-handed. Dante had busted and hadn't rebought just yet. So we're just four-handed hold'em. And Billy tanks for a bit, and Billy goes, all right, I fold. You're good. I said, what? I said, how do you fold that? It's a chop pot. Corey flips over quads.
Oh
And
my
the
gosh,
whole-
that's so sick.
We all lose it. Like, I mean, anybody else, like, that's one of the things I told Corey. I said, I think if you bet 1 to 2K there, he calls. I said, that's something you got to take into factor when you play you got to play the player.
Yes.
At that point, I mean.
Speaking of how good Billy is, they were playing. This was a year or two ago. It's back when Teddy KGB, Teddy from Lubbock, he used to come down here all the time. They were playing on table number 3. They were playing PLO, and Billy flopped quads. The turn was an ace of spades. On the flop came a 10 of spades and a king of spades. Teddy bet pot. Billy rebet the pot, and Teddy rebet the pot, and Billy folded.
Wow.
And Billy showed his quads when he folded.
Wow.
And Teddy never showed his cards. But what would Teddy be potting with right there? He's got to have the royal flush.
I mean, I don't know how he plays, but I mean, yeah, but I mean, 1,000%. That's probably what's going on.
And they both had around 10K in front of them.
But I mean, anybody, if you give me Billy's hand in that situation, I call. I insta call.
I can't not call.
Yeah, you cannot. You're hoping for a chop at best. But I mean, it's just. It was quite comical because it pretty much Corey won the hand, but it tilted him so much the rest of the
Because
night.
you want to get paid off.
Yeah, I mean, he just how do you fold that? And it was just, I mean, Billy, he's definitely a soul reader.
Oh, look at this. We've got $900 in the pot already. King on the turn just improves Daryl's hand, who barreled out with $250 and got 2 calls instantly. So we're going to see about a $500 bet at least right here.
It gives Billy a lot of opportunity to move though.
Yes, Billy's got all kinds of straight draws. He's got the wheel and the Broadway draw.
So does Jason. Jason's got.
Anybody have diamonds? Nobody has diamonds.
Nobody has diamonds.
So bet at 600. We're going to get call, and let's see what Jason does. Jason's rolling his chips around. That usually means he's going to make a call out of his towers.
I think Jason. Oh wow.
Wow. So we've got 3-way action, $2,800 in the pot, and this is where the night starts to get juicy. Everybody's got a % chance to win.
Ooh, bad card.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a bad card for Daryl.
Terrible card for Daryl.
Yeah, that's
good card, but.
yeah, that's a bad card for Daryl because now he's not going to
yeah.
get paid off.
Nobody's gonna put any more money in that pot.
You put an ace out there, he's going to get paid with a little bet, but everybody's going to check over to Daryl. Daryl's going to think about it. He's going to fire probably $1,000, and you can see Mohawks. He's not even thinking about it. He's got ace high. No, he's got a pair of threes. He's got a pair of threes. So Daryl's going to fire a big bullet out there at it, making the pot around $4,000. He's going to pull in a $2,000 win. That's the Daryl we're used to seeing out there last week. That river card would have been a 2 or it would have been a 10 to give somebody the straight last week. So Daryl's jumping up on his win. Button's on seat number 1 now. Hey, Frankie's got some of those really nice blue chips. Those are $500 chips. I didn't see those earlier. But Button's over on seat 1 now. What that means is every orbit, when it hits Big Taco sitting in seat number 1, that means game change. We're now going to flip over to 2-card hold'em. And if you're a PLO player, this is the boring time.
It definitely is.
So this is where Jason's going to shine. This is where Sergio's going to shine. And this is where you're going to have Billy, Braxton, and Corey Smith pushing the limits. Because...
Don't leave out Big Taco.
Oh, I forgot Frankie, too. I'm talking about him being the button. I just left him out.
He loves him some hold'em, too.
Frankie likes to, when he raises it, Frankie likes to 3-bet it. I mean, not 3-bet it, C-bet it on the flop and the turn. He doesn't give up. But when he gets called, he's always got it.
Yep, he does.
We're going to have action this time. We've got ace-6 suited, ace-8 suited, ace-queen suited. We're going to have action this hand.
Yeah, definitely going to be action. I have a feeling that Frankie is about to raise. Oh, wow.
We didn't even see Frankie's cards yet.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him, and Frankie's going to, I was going to say pot it. But
usually Frankie in that situation, though,
so he didn't raise it. Braxton 3-bet it to 150. Yeah. Sergio's already, whoa, we got 4-way action, $600 in the pot on a hold'em hand. This seems like a PLO hand. Yes. So flop comes out, Jack of hearts, 5 of hearts, 6 of spades. That gives Mike Tyler a pair of 6s. That gives Braxton a backdoor spade draw. That gives Frankie 2 blank cards to go with his 2 blank cards on the turn and river. And that gives Sergio the nut flush draw. And instantly comes out, Braxton bets $250. Frankie calls $250, and Sergio calls $250.
Frankie here could be really easy holding 5-6.
Frankie could be holding pocket 5s, 5-6, pocket 6s, pocket jacks, pocket aces. No, he can't hold pocket aces. 3 aces are out. So he can hold pocket kings, pocket queens. But that's going to slow Braxton down, I think. Braxton did hit his queen, That's not going to slow Braxton down. When Braxton hits something big, he's going to bet something big.
Yeah, it's going to get fireworks, I think, right here.
So Braxton fired out with nothing on the flop, and it comes out on the turn. He hits his top pair. He's going to fire out. Here, give that back to her. He's going to fire out, I think it was, what, $500?
500, I believe.
And it's going to go fold from Frankie, fold from Sergio real fast. Sergio's not going to chase tonight.
Wow. That's surprising on Sergio's part.
That is really surprising because the second week Sergio played.
Chip stack.
Oh,
Sergio
that's
took
why.
a hit.
That would have been
Yeah.
all of his chips.
Yeah.
If he's going to commit that to the flop, he's going to have to commit it to the turn and river all in. But week before last, when Sergio triple up win, Sergio didn't chase anything. If he didn't have it, he folded. But last week when he lost, he chased everything.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between winning and losing. Can't always say that's the difference because sometimes when you chase everything, you hit everything.
Exactly.
If the cards are in your favor, you're going to hit it.
I'm surprised that Frankie didn't repop it there, being his button.
Right. I'm surprised Mike Tyler didn't play 7-6 right here. Sergio's going to play that. Sergio always plays.
Look at
suited
Braxton. Braxton.
Call it. Oh, he 3-bet. Are you betting? Oh, no, this is not good news. This is not good news.
Oh, I was just giving praise to Braxton. Braxton's had a very good week this week in poker.
Yeah,
he's done very well.
And with him doing bad he didn't play last week.
Week before.
With him doing bad the week before and Daryl doing bad last week,
Yeah.
they're going to try to capitalize on the big hands they have. So Braxton's going to raise it to $75 with jacks. Jason's going to call the $75. Daryl's going to raise it up to $100. I don't even know what happened.
Okay, this is going to be that might be.
Will you let him know we don't have Jason's cards, if you don't mind? Because this is a hand we're going to want to see.
Yeah. Jason definitely has an ace.
Yes.
He's got ace something.
I would say he has ace jack or ace king. Because
I
he's
wouldn't
really
even-
not going to play smaller than that.
I don't think he's gonna. What was it? Pre 75,
150.
150. I just don't see. I don't see. I don't know. I think he's got a suited ace, 1000%. But I mean, good fold on both of them. That would have been interesting to see what he had right there.
Yep.
Man.
So we sent our computer technician out there to let them know that we have to have the player's hands before they're going to play the hand. That is a have to, especially for the viewers at home. And that's how you break a post-it note list. But you have to have those hands. So once again, players, we had to step out of the office real quick to remind all players that they must show all cards. If they're not showing their cards, then these seats are highly sought after. So we'll have to find. I mean, we won't have to find. We can find other players for it. But back to the action. Sergio's got a playable hand button on Mike Tyler. Braxton's got a playable hand. Corey does not. Wow. When the cards are bad for people, they're bad.
They are bad. Yeah.
Frankie got bored.
Frankie did get bored.
Billy got even border.
Yeah, border.
So he got even border. That's a word for Midland, Texas. So
There you
Billy's gonna raise it with Jack 6 offsuit to $75.
Let's see. I like Braxton's call right here. Suited, two suited cards. Let's see.
Ooh, Braxton flops.
No.
Mike flopped open-ended.
Yeah.
Sergio
Sergio
flops
the
the
world.
trips and he checks it. This is where Sergio's growing a little bit.
Yeah.
Because last week,
He fires away.
yes, he fires and gives away his strength of his hand.
Yeah, and Sergio's that type of player, especially short stack. If he fires away right there, you know he's got it.
Mhm.
He's not just gonna bluff off, his entire chip stack on.
Did you see how fast he called right there? Though?
Yeah.
I would like to have seen a little bit slower
Yeah.
call, like he maybe had the jack, didn't have the queen. I would like to have really have seen that, but his quick call is going to let Billy know that he's got the queen.
Yeah.
And then Billy's done betting after that. Sergio bet $10.
Yeah.
$10 into a $660 pot that says, "I got the ladies."
Wow.
So Sergio's going to jump a little bit. Sergio's up to $1,400. Braxton and Jason are right around Braxton, Jason, and Mike Tyler are right around 4K. Really fast. As soon as someone felts, they're going to probably buy back in for 10K. This is always a super juicy game. Money flies around the table, and for some reason, Billy separates his green chips from the rest of them.
He does it. I think it's a superstition type ordeal because he does it on other tables as well.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Billy is a man of tradition, a man of constant.
Yeah.
But when you put him on the table and you give him cards, he's not a man of anything.
You're right.
He's gonna raise 2-9 just as much as he raises aces, and it's so crazy because he's one of those players that play a lot like you, Miss Jade. You don't know what he has,
Yeah.
and the times how he calculates his bets, the times that it makes sense to call, or the times that it shouldn't.
Billy's a very methodical player.
That's a word.
He's
the good word.
He's my kryptonite. I've known Billy for about 10 years, and he's my kryptonite. I can't figure it out, but there seems to be a way that he gets by me every single time. I bet.
Is Corey raising?
He knows I have it.
Corey's raising.
Is he raising?
He's raising. That was a lot of, unless that was red chips. I didn't see.
I think that was red chips.
I think Corey raised
Oh,
to
yeah,
85.
yeah,
he
did.
3-bet it to 85. He gets called really fast by Jason, who's opening up his range with Jack 8. I like to see that from Jason.
Yeah.
Because in Hold'em, Jason only plays, they know he plays good cards.
Good cards.
And this
but
is going to confuse him.
he'll sneak in there from time to time, and like I said,
Sergio wakes up with a good hand. So, like I told you, action at Kojak's. We have a 3-bet to $85, and we're probably going to go 6-way to the flop. At Kojak's. Welcome to Kojak's.
right.
6-way action.
I like Braxton's hand right here.
Oh, 5-way action. Sergio just folded ace-10.
Wow.
Had he seen all the cards, he probably would have called that, because he's ahead right now.
See, this is why I can't play with these guys. I mean, Braxton, Billy, we all play the same to some degree. But see, what did I say? I like Braxton's hand right here. 7, 8, 5. We got Corey with 2 pair. A 6 comes out. This is going to be detrimental to Corey. Let's see. We got Daryl, middle pair, top kicker. Billy has absolutely air. It's going to get interesting between Jason, Daryl, Corey, and Braxton.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
If no club comes, I think we've got to. Oh, wow. Jason folds top pair.
That's because Corey has 2 pair, and Jason's
Yeah.
Jason's a poker god, and he knows that he's
But
sitting
the way
behind
he
somebody.
insta-called that 3-bet, it was kind of made me think Jason was going to go a different route, but let's see here. I still like Braxton's hand. Let's see if Braxton's got the goods to call 1,000 right here. Braxton folds. So we've got Corey and we've got Daryl. Billy re-raises hand with king high.
Oh my gosh.
This
So
is-
so the bad thing about this is 6-4 is in Billy's range.
Yes, Billy knows that if a club comes, he's got
He
the
raised
pot.
to $1,000.
He raised-
$1,000.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna call. Well,
Corey's got 2
Yeah.
pair. Yeah, like I said, I told you, I called this. I called
yes,
this before.
you did. Yes, you
There's
did.
gonna be fireworks between these two tonight, and Corey called club.
Oh, and Billy hits the queen.
But this is gonna be even. I mean, Billy flops.
Second nut flush.
Yeah,
He's got second nut flush draw. If a 7 or queen comes
Billy
out,
flops air right here. If Corey can bet right here, I mean, Billy's gonna call 1,000%.
I would love to see.
Billy's gonna raise.
I would love to see Corey bet, $1,000 and Billy raise to 4,000.
Yeah. Let's see.
This is continuation from last night.
Okay, so Corey just bet 2K. Billy just calls. Billy calls. I am very surprised surprised what you said that Billy did not re-raise right there.
Yeah, I thought Billy would have raised. And so I think a lot of that play came from last night.
Yeah.
Corey bet 1,500 on the river, and Billy called. But how can Billy...
Look at Jason. Jason's over there, like, analyzing his little mind's going, oh, we 3-bet with 8-5.
Jason would have hit 2 pair, Jackson 8s.
Yeah.
He would have won the hand.
But I think Jason's over here, his little wheels are turning, looking at Corey like, you just 3-bet that pot, 3-pot with 8-5 off? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, man. Good fold on Braxton, though.
Absolutely.
I like Braxton's hand right there, 1,000%. All right, so Corey just awoke a monster, because look at Billy. Look at Billy. Billy's over there not happy.
Yeah, so I can almost promise you Billy's going to raise this next hand.
Yeah.
I can almost promise you. It's going to be $200.
Billy's already calculating how he's about to...
take all those chips back.
Yeah. Billy's like the Terminator, you know. The calculations are going, the numbers are flashing in front of him. He's like, all right, Corey, you got one through.
Game on.
So Corey up 2,700. Everybody's still pretty much in there.
Yep.
Same range.
Everybody's right around the range. Daryl's the only winner right now.
Okay. Well, and Corey.
Yeah, Daryl.
Corey's
Yeah. Corey's the big winner right now. Daryl's right behind him in profit.
See, the good thing about Mike Tyler is I haven't played with Mike Tyler a lot, but I've dealt to him and I've seen him play, and he's not that much of a hold'em player, correct? He doesn't like hold'em.
He likes the
big
draw
O.
games.
Yeah, he's a big O and a PLO player. So I'd like to say here within the next 30 minutes or so, Mike Tyler's going to start getting a little antsy and start throwing some chips around.
Absolutely correct.
Let's see, Corey here goes Corey. See, the thing with Corey is, I think Corey's underestimated by a lot of these guys. However, I'm Corey's kryptonite.
You are. I saw him pay off a bet to you last night.
He always pays me off. I mean, if Corey's at the table, I'm guaranteed making money.
Look at this. Frankie just threw $225 out there.
Well,
with,
I mean,
pair of kings.
Yep.
Corey's got the spade draw though.
Corey's calling.
I think Daryl might be calling with the backdoor nut draw. No, he's got the ace blocker.
Does Corey have spades or is that a club?
Corey's got spades.
Oh, okay.
No, Corey's got clubs. I'm sorry.
It's a club.
9-8 of clubs. So he's got a gut shot. We're gonna be is Daryl gonna do it? I knew it. Daryl makes the call. So we've got King Jack versus Ace Queen heads up.
Oh, Corey had 9-8. Okay, yeah.
I bet this goes check.
Between Frankie and Daryl?
Yep.
I bet Frankie's gonna bet.
You think?
Frankie's betting.
Daryl checked.
Frankie's betting.
I thought Frankie was first out.
No, yeah. I know Frankie's betting. Anytime Frankie's got a pair, he wants to get paid. Like, Frankie's gonna bet his hand all the way.
So Frankie's got about 8,900 effective in his stack, and Daryl's got almost 11,000. Frankie's gonna fire $425. I don't see a way that Daryl could call. I see the only thing that Daryl could do right here is re-raise.
Daryl re-raises, or however, if he just smooth calls and his spade comes on the river, that slows Frankie down. But other than that, like Frankie, you know, Frankie has a wide range, and
Daryl knows that.
Yep. But he's gonna let him have that one.
Yep, he lets him have it.
Frankie's very unpredictable, like you said. I mean, I've played with him, and he's very unpredictable. I think a lot of people are like to tell me, "Oh, you have an edge on these guys. You deal to them."
So dealing to him does give you a little bit of advantage until you sit and play with him.
I disagree. I think dealing to them gives me the worst advantage.
Right, because you know what they could be doing.
Right, and I take that into consideration when I'm playing them, and you know, I think it just kind of messes with my mind a little bit more and makes my judgment on them way off.
Absolutely. So Frankie stacks up his chips in a nice little stack. Welcome out. Once again, we're on a 30-minute delay, playing live from Kojak's Saturday night, 10 on the button, round of each. Only at Midland, Texas. If you'd like to be on the list, check out Poker Atlas or give us a call. Numbers on our Facebook page. We're streaming, I'm going to say live, but we're really streaming with a 30-minute delay. We're streaming on Twitch, we're streaming on YouTube, and Twitch at Kojak's Poker Club, YouTube, Kojak's Poker Club, and Facebook, once again, Kojak's Poker Club. We made it easy for everybody.
So we got a lot of good hands right here.
Man, only here.
Throw a jack.
Yeah.
Throw a jack on the flop.
Oh my gosh.
Give us some fireworks.
How about all clubs?
All clubs. And Frankie holds the ace of clubs.
Yep.
Frankie is holding on to this flop to the end.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Nobody's going to call that.
No. Billy might get a little, Billy's getting a little frisky.
Maybe Billy thinks he has 2 clubs.
Maybe. He very well could. But Corey over here with a jack of clubs, thinking that he hits a club, he's golden. These are big hands for the hold'em round.
Yeah.
Jason's an easy fold.
I would love to see Jason raise Billy's.
Yeah.
If Jason raised Billy's, everybody folds. But it's going to fold around. Frankie's going to call the 225 on top. Or 250 on top, sorry.
Very surprised Frankie did not re-raise right there. Oh.
It's going to go check, bet.
Yeah.
Is that a yellow chip?
That is a...
Nope, that's black.
Black.
500. Man. 600.
6. Oh, wow, Frankie.
Frankie does not like that because Billy could very easily have a 7 or Billy could have 9-3 off. So Billy starts climbing out of the hole after Billy's sitting down $3,000 right now, but for some weird reason, I don't think he's going to be down for long. Billy's down around 3,200. Frankie's down a little over 400. Mr. Tyler's down 295. Sergio's down 160. Braxton is up $1,340. Corey is up $2,500. So it makes for a good night. Ooh, look at them chip counts. All right, so usually I wish we could play drinking games in here, but usually the players out there play drinking games. Billy always has some kind of side bet with anybody at the table. Usually it's Reagan, anybody at the table who will take it. He'll make bets on what cards are coming on the flop, and when that card comes on the flop, the other person has to take a shot.
Yeah, so Sergio's playing pretty tight, given, I guess, taking consideration the chip stack, but I'd like to see Sergio open up a little more.
Billy raises it up with his 8-5 offsuit. He's going to quickly get 3 calls. And nobody hit anything.
Nothing.
Did Billy check?
Billy's firing at it. No, Billy's firing at it 1,000%. He checked.
Wonder if he knows he's got a hidden little $5 chip under
He did check. Wow.
Somebody bet. Corey bet.
Corey's betting?
Yeah, Corey's betting because Jason just threw his cards real fast.
Gotcha.
So we've seen bluffs already by Billy and by Corey. That one wasn't really a bluff because there was only one hand pocket 4s that had him beat. So once again, we are on a 30-minute delay. That's to make sure all of our players sitting at the table, they're not allowed electronics. No talking on electronics, no nothing. That way it doesn't change the play. We don't want any sketchy things happening like anywhere else. So not saying anywhere else has sketchy stuff out, but everybody's heard of, stones, stuff like that. Just bad juju. We don't want any of that. So we have a table sitting about 7 feet away from the table. All players have to turn their cell phones on silent. No players are allowed earphones. That makes Mr. Braxton mad because we know he likes to rock out to his music. Are those straddles?
They are.
Those are straddles. So it looks to be that the button is on seat 9, Daryl. So this is the last hand to hold them. We've got a straddle to 20, a straddle to 40. So that it's saying right there that Frankie's action's on him to call. He's already straddled to 20. It's going to show as a raise. Billy's got king 8. It's going to show he 3-bets it to $40, but that's a double straddle. Mike Tyler playing conservative with ace queen suited. He's going to call the 40. Braxton's going to call the 40 with 55. Corey's probably going to call the 40 with 10-9.
How about these hold'em hands, though?
Man, that's just crazy.
Pre-flop, you've had some great killer.
Corey folded 10-9. Jason's got 60. Wow, 55, 66. Jason's going to say action stops here, and Daryl's going to fold my favorite hand, 5-3 offsuit. That's the winner right there.
Let's get a 5-6 ace.
Yes. You think Braxton calls right here?
Braxton definitely calls.
All right, so we're going to have 3 players in the pot. My goodness, we're going to have, what, $970 in the pot when Braxton makes this call? Yep. And just as you said, Braxton does make that call. 3-way action, Kojax, pre-flop, ace, queen, 5, 5, 6, 6, $970 in the pot.
Wow.
And the flop comes out with nobody's action. King, 7, 8, no spade draw, no heart draw, no diamond draw, backdoor draws, but Jason's going to say, action's going to end here. I'm going to throw out 5 of these black $100 chips, and I'm going to make every one of you fold. Only problem is, Braxton's got a pair.
I think Braxton makes a fold right here. Yeah.
Braxton does make the fold. Pat on the back, Braxton. Jason put some of those blue tip chips on there for the dealer for giving them pocket 6s, which he made everyone believe were pocket kings. Those blue tip chips have no table denomination. One way that we remain legal here is all chips that go in play have to remain in favorable reach of all players. So if players were to tip with chips off the table, that's taking money off the table. So we abide closely by those rules. So we have tip chips which cannot be won from another player. They only have meaning for the dealers, and that is one of the ways the players can say, thank you for giving me those cards. Jason likes to stack his chips tall. Oh, he's going just 20 high today. Maybe because he doesn't have too many chips.
Yeah, I think that's.
Sorry, Jason. That wouldn't
Sick
mean
needle,
to.
Charlie.
Yeah, I've been finding a way to try to needle him.
Yeah.
I always lose to him, so we'll see. I'll get him back a little bit. What's going on, Mr. Hill, Mr. Betancourt, Mr. Montgomery, Mr. Hernandez? How are y'all doing tonight? Welcome out to Kojax Live with Jade and Charlie. Woo! That's what we need. We need sound effects buttons.
Yeah,
So,
there we go.
like when Braxton makes a bad call, we can make like a boing.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll work on some sound effects for next week.
Here we go. My favorite round.
Now the action is back on. We've already got a $20, and so we can already see Mike Tyler did not double straddle in the for $80 in Hold'em, but he will definitely double straddle in PLO.
He definitely will.
And Mike Tyler's got a props hand. He's got a flush.
Yep.
Typically, that's not a good starting hand. Had Mike Tyler seen it, he probably would have called.
Yep.
But we're going to have, what, 5-way action pre-flop? Yep, 5-way action pre-flop.
Well, one thing I like about Mike Tyler in his play is he will ride 2-pair in PLO to the very end.
Look at this. He flops all kinds of middle straight draws.
Yeah.
Oof.
He's got too many outs now.
Yeah, he's got too many outs to hit. Billy flopped all kinds of goodness. He flops a set and
a flush draw.
yes. But look at Braxton. Braxton flops top set.
Nice.
Braxton flops the top set.
Let's see if we can get some fireworks going.
Corey's got all kinds of overcards, which he's not gonna call. So we had a $200 bet. Braxton is gonna raise it to $1,000. Once again, welcome to Kojax, where action never stops. Braxton is going to raise it to $1,000. We had a little computer glitch, so that it's gonna catch up real quick. It's gonna go fold. Billy's going to bet 200. Mike Tyler's going to call the 200. And Braxton's going to say, nope, I'm going to raise it up to $1,000. Fold from Corey. Frankie
calls. Wow.
Frankie calls
What
with
is
any
Frankie
4
at?
cards right here. Frankie's got to have the nut diamond draw.
Yeah.
That's the only way he calls that. He calls that with an ace of diamonds, whatever else of diamonds, and 4-6. That's the only way, unless he has pocket 3s.
How sick would pocket 3s be? I was going to
That would have to be the case 3s because
Exactly.
Mike's hold it. Where did I
Yeah.
get Jamie from? Hey, why are all those chips out there?
What are the blues? What are we doing?
Billy 3-bets it to $5K.
Wow, Braxton's all in.
Oh my gosh, Braxton's all in for $3,000.
Wow.
Frankie,
What's Frankie doing? What's Frankie doing? Oh, this is awesome.
Oh man, this makes my stomach hurt.
Side bet. Who do you got?
All right,
I'm gonna go
I got $5 on Frankie.
You got $5. If Frankie calls? Did Frankie call?
Those look like the chips out in front of Frankie, doesn't it? Frankie calls the 4,000.
Braxton's all in though.
Well, look at this. Frankie's got how much out there?
I'm gonna say Billy wins.
Okay, let's make sure Frankie's in. If Frankie wins,
Frankie.
I got $5 on
I
Frankie.
think Frankie's folding. I think this is gonna.
Nope. Call. Look at this. We're about to go to the turn.
Oh wow. Here we go. So
Oh my.
So we got
Frankie's got the nut diamond draw with 4-7.
Okay.
Gut shot.
Yeah. So you called that one. I think.
I got 5 on Frankie.
You got.
And I'm way behind.
Yeah.
I'm way behind.
I like to see Braxton win this hand. I have a feeling a diamond's coming. A non-bearing diamond. I have a feeling. Oh man.
So we're all in.
So Billy just put the pressure on Frankie here.
Yep, he threw out, looks 3,000 or 4,000. I don't think, Frankie's already got 4,000 in there. Pot's sitting at $19,600.
I think Frankie calls.
Frankie's got 4,000 behind, so it's 4,000 to win 23,000.
Yep.
And he calls.
Yep.
He calls.
Oh,
there's a diamond.
I told you.
Oh
I
my
told
gosh.
you. I knew
There's the diamond. So they're running it multiple times. It looks like 3 times.
Oh.
So Frankie's going to win the top one. Braxton's going to win the middle.
And
they tried twice.
So this goes between Frankie and Braxton.
Oh my gosh, that is
Wow.
such a... Okay guys, welcome to Kojak's where $23,000 pots are everywhere.
Yeah, Frankie scoops Billy, basically.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Billy.
Yeah, so Frankie's going to win the side pot.
Yep.
Frankie had $4,700 left.
Uh-huh.
So he's going to win $4,700 from Billy. And so what was that, 15,000 in the middle that Braxton and Frankie are going to chop?
Yeah, so it's 3 ways, correct?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Braxton went all in for 3,600. So 369, yeah, about 10,000.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. So we're going to have some chip manipulation because our software doesn't allow for running it twice, so we are going to have to change up the pots. What's up, nerds? Try. Yo, what up, pimps? Always what's going on. So we had the largest pot of the night with $23,400 in the pot. That's a car. So we just had, what do you say that was?
I mean...
2016 Ford F-150 just got chopped in half by Braxton and Billy. Braxton and Frankie.
That's a 2020 Ford Mustang V6.
Oh my gosh. Yes, it is. But those cars should be cut in half anyways.
Yeah, true.
Chip counts. It's
Wow,
not correct.
Frankie.
It's not correct.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
No, it's not correct because all that pot, see how Braxton has no chips?
Right, so Frankie...
Yeah, he's going to have to adjust that. So it's showing Frankie's up 13,000, but I think 9,000 of that is going to have to be, or 10,000 of that's going to have to be chopped in half. So Braxton's going to have around 8,000, or he's going to lose 8,000 of those chips.
I really wish we could see the players' faces right now.
Oh man, let's see.
Let's see if we can
move it.
Let's see how
Billy's taking it like always. He takes
how's
it.
Braxton?
Win or lose, he takes it like a champion.
Yeah, how's Braxton doing?
He's probably saying blankety blank diamond.
Yeah.
Because if they'd have run it just once, he would have lost.
He would have lost, yeah.
And that's why poker players, especially around here, I've seen it a lot in the Houston and Dallas area. Whenever the pots start to get up in the tens of $1,000s area, with tens of thousands of dollars of your money in there, they'll always run it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So on our second hand, and what did I tell you? Around hand 10, it's going to get hot.
Yeah.
We're on hand 16.
Yeah.
I mean, just right on the money. Welcome, guys. We've got around 60 people watching right now. Appreciate y'all all on all of our avenues. We shared it in a couple other poker areas. So just to give y'all a taste of what happens at Kojak's. A&M is winning 13-0. Or did they win? It looks like they must have intercepted. Anyways, enough of that. We've got Pocket Kings and Daryl Hawkins' hand. And Daryl's already starting to build his wall over there. 2 weeks ago, he had the wall all the way from seat 1 all the way around to seat 9. He won around $25,000. So King, Queen 10. I mean, what else can you ask for?
Yeah.
Mike Tyler's got Jack 995. Sergio's got Ace Jack 4-3. Jason's got King Queen 6-4, and he's going to raise it up. He is the aggressor. In Hold'em, King Queen suited, beautiful. Maybe that's all he saw. Maybe he thinks it's on Hold'em. Just kidding, Jason. I'm going to needle with you all night, man. Love you. I'm going to love you. And here is why Billy's so dangerous.
So question, did Braxton agree to run it twice or no? Because I don't see Braxton in his seat and I don't see chips in front of Braxton's seat. So I'm wondering if that agreement to run it twice was just between Billy and Frankie.
Oh, Braxton only runs it once.
He does run it once.
Braxton only runs it once, so Braxton's going to felt.
Yeah, so
Braxton felt right there. So Frankie is up $13,520 for a big taco.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that was on.
Yeah, we saw that. I was curious about that one.
You're right, because last week he only runs it once, and that was asked several times. Somebody's stealing Billy's pizza, and they were told to maybe bring it back. Billy's not going to let him have his pizza. Billy's going to raise it pre-flop to $200 with 5-4 deuce. Daryl's going to call. Mike Tyler's going to call. Mike Tyler has...
Oh, there's Braxton. Braxton reloaded.
Okay,
so Braxton's back.
And
now that makes more sense.
And there's Mr. Cruz pulling in his seat.
All right, so we got Cruz in there. Welcome, John Reynolds. John, I hear that you allowed something to happen this weekend at Kojak's.
You heard about that? Oh,
Yes. I mean, everybody heard about that. So what did you allow us to do? We've been asking. A lot of players have been asking for this for a long time.
We brought back the special.
What's that?
It's 25 hours for $250 plus tax. $10 an hour.
So am I limited to just one, or can I buy more?
You can buy as many as you want. Mr. Cruz sitting down there right now bought 9 of them last time.
Nice.
And he's probably going to buy 9 of them this time. Mr. Cruz likes $10 an hour facility charges.
Absolutely he does.
So with the addition of Mr. Cruz and with the addition of Stuck Braxton, that's going to guarantee that,
Game changer.
Yeah, game changer. So those 4-way action for $85, the 9-way action for $60, we're about to see 8-way action for $120. Because when Braxton gets stuck is when Braxton gets dangerous. Because
And
Braxton starts
that was
chasing.
a monster pot.
Yeah, that was a monster pot. Braxton flops top set.
Upset.
Billy flopped middle set, and Frankie flopped a very gut-wrenching nut flush draw.
Yeah, he getting that diamond on the river was.
Look at Mr. Cruz. Hair's all fixed. Cards are all getting individually read. We got a gentleman over there in seat number 2.
Doesn't look like
Woo.
baby boy Cruz.
Yeah, baby boy Cruz is gone. We got old man Cruz, GQ Cruz. Well, we can't say GQ because Billy. I always call Billy GQ because of the way he dresses, flashing off that no hamburger meat chest. Oh, we got Chris Glenn right there. Who's dealing out there?
Right now, that is
Richard
T.
Oh.
So Braxton's got the smirk on his face. I don't know if you noticed that.
And well, that's because he raised.
Yeah, well, he had the smirk before, but
Braxton raised to $25. Billy 3-bet to $250.
So Mike Tyler.
Braxton 4-bet to $575.
There we go.
Hold on 1 second. We've got a 4-bet right here. We've got a 4-bet between the two people that are stuck the most on the table.
and I guarantee you, Frankie with that hand with Braxton.
And Braxton's going to win it. And we didn't get to see any of their cards. Oh, there's Braxton. Braxton's going to treat pocket aces like $295 of cold, hard profit, which it is.
Frankie 1,000%.
Wait, what is this?
What is this?
What happened?
We've got a computer glitch is what we have. Because we have Alex with a whole bunch of chips. I think that's supposed to be Alex, not Billy. They're going to have to reverse the hands because I think as fast as the action goes on there. So Alex is all in for 2,200. First hand. Welcome to the table, baby boy Cruz. Let's get down to the board.
And Braxton's all in. So we're
Oh my gosh.
So we got 2 all-ins.
We've got 2 all-ins.
And what do we have?
So we've got 6, 9, 8, 10 with a 10 of clubs and all the rest are hearts. Oh, flip over to the board. Flip over to the board. Flip over to the board.
What do we got over here?
I can't see.
So Alex is taking chips back.
Braxton's sitting in the worst seats, but I don't see these. Oh, they're chopping it up. They must have run it twice, and they're chopping it up.
Can you get to the board?
No.
That's it. So Braxton did run it twice? He's running it twice now?
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
Or they chopped with
Billy.
the same straight.
They might have chopped.
Yeah.
I want to say they chopped.
So this is
It's gonna
fix real quick. Yeah, it's gonna fix it up real quick because what happened right there is, as fast as the action goes, Chris accidentally hit fold on Alex and he played Billy as that hand.
Do you have a flyer back here?
No, I sure don't.
Why don't I bring you a
Yes.
flyer?
Yes, because we've got some special news at Kojak's. We've got a new mini-series announced. I don't know if all of you heard that Choctaw canceled their series. And I hate to hear that because all of our players here, I'd say all of our players, 70% of our players support Choctaw. That's a big tournament for Texas because pretty much every Texas poker player goes to play Choctaw. With the cancellation of Choctaw, we are trying to give poker players in Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and heck, we haven't come as far as Seattle. We have poker players. I mean, we try to provide action for poker players all around. So, with what we do with poker players all around is we have 2 main series, the Permian Basin Poker Series and the West Texas Poker Championship Series. We run those in March and in October. We also have added 2 mini series. So our poker series run 2 weeks, the big main ones. Our mini series are just 5 events. And so what we're doing on January the I believe it's the 21st is when it's going to start. And I am just kidding about that. January 20th, we're going to have a $500 Big O entry. And we're going to pause that just one second because we got Frankie flopping trips.
Frankie's on a heater.
And yeah, Frankie's on a heater. Frankie's setting up $13,000. And Braxton's going to flop top pair. Billy's got a big pocket pair, and he's going to play it like he's got pocket aces. Only problem is Frankie's sitting over there with a monster, checking it. Frankie's going to lead out with $150 into a pot that's got about 460. Did Frankie just raise?
I did. I believe so. I didn't.
Braxton's going to call the 150. So action's on Frankie, and he throws out a $1,000 chip. He raises it, and it goes full.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Frankie's running hot tonight. Frankie's playing good. Frankie's running hot.
He's due, though.
He's due.
He's definitely due.
He hadn't been taking it on the chin, but he's been taking consistent losses, and it's not because of play. These players, they're not losing bluffing. They're losing because, like that card that gave Frankie the win, the river card giving you the nuts. That's what PLO is all about. It's not about what you flop.
Yep.
It's about what you run into.
Exactly. Only game you can flop the nuts and still lose.
Oh man, and I know that the most, and I hate that. The only game you can flop the nuts and lose. So what we got is Wednesday, January 20th. We've got a $500 Big O tournament starting at 6 p.m. January 20th. Registration is going to run 3 hours on that tournament. Next day, Thursday, January 21st, we're going to have a no-limit hold'em high roller event. $1,000 buy-in starting at 5 p.m. But if, let's say one tournament's not enough for you, we've got 2 tournaments on that Thursday, January 21st. We've got a no-limit hold'em $300 entry with $100 going towards the bounty. So we've got a $100 bounty tournament, $300 total entry starting at 6 p.m. So yes, on Thursday the 21st, we will be running 2 tournaments. Now, our flyer is going to be released tonight on Facebook. So inserted in
Facebook, on our website, and Twitter.
Yes, absolutely.
And Poker Atlas.
Awesome. We'll be linking those up so all of the players in Texas on Poker Atlas can see. So also on the flyer we've got this big Kojak's blue square there. That represents our $40,000 guarantee main event. Now we put these guarantees on there every single one of our main events, and we don't even get anywhere close to them. We blow them away. So last mini main we guaranteed $30,000, and it ran up. I think we had $70,000 in the prize pool in August, and Braxton won that. Braxton was back-to-back winners, and in our October main event, his friend Roy Hall had to dethrone him of a back-to-back-to-back. Braxton went out, what, 10th?
10th, I believe,
10th. So he almost made back-to-back-to-back final tables, which is an incredible feat. So Friday, January 22nd at 5 p.m., with a 4-hour registration, we have main event Flight A for $400. On Saturday, January 23rd at noon, we have our main event Flight B $400 entry.
Wow, look at his hand. Sorry.
Oh, no. I like action.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
So, Corey.
Is that Broadway for Billy?
Yes, Broadway for Billy.
Is that?
And
what is that for?
I don't see Corey. Corey's just, a pair of jacks. Gut shotted here.
He's wanting a king really bad.
He wants a king real bad. But yeah, I don't see Corey going any further.
He can't call the $400.
We say that.
Yeah,
but here we go.
That's Corey and Billy. They have chemistry against each other.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They've got a.
Well, hello, Nancy Whittle. That would be my mom.
Oh, hi, Nancy. Hi, Charlie's mom.
Hello, Mama. I know my mom loves poker. She used to love to play it all the time. Talk about mamas. My mama's the best. Love her to death. But she used to play poker all the time. I've been trying to talk her into coming up here and taking everyone's money. Why is there a blue line across Jason's head? Ian, good question. We will have our technical.
Ian, that's Billy. He's got the Terminator mark on him.
You see the blue line?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that until now. Sorry about the typing noise I'm typing out to all the players out there.
Jason's the mark. What can we say, Everybody wants Jason's money. And now it's going across the whole table.
Saying hello, what's up, Mauricio? Mauricio is one of our, and I misspelled his name, sorry about that, Mauricio. Mauricio is one of our walled pitchers on our wall of fame up here. He is a main event winner. Walking into the booth right now is our technical specialist, and the players are curious, what kind of tattoo did Jason have to get to have a blue line across his head?
I'm not really sure.
That's new.
That is new. Not sure where that comes from. That's something that we will definitely be kind of troubleshooting, trying to figure out. But
So, if the audience is wondering, Alex's first hand against Braxton, Alex went all in. It was all in, all in. We had a computer glitch. It was aces versus aces. It was
Hold'em.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was PLO. But,
okay, PLO.
But the board ran out. Paid.
Yeah, I was trying to think. Braxton does not run it twice.
Yeah, it was 6s and 10s.
What the heck are we doing here? We got $1,000 in the
Yeah.
pot in 5-way action.
Yep.
Man, we can't even take 1 minute rest to see what's going on.
This is definitely.
Yes, so we've got an all-in right there. We had a mic glitch. Finally got the mic back working. We've got an all-in. Braxton, this is why Braxton's so dangerous at the table. He is way behind right here, but he's not afraid to put his chips in the pot. He's got all kinds of draws.
Not too far behind.
Yeah, he's got two pair, queen four.
Yeah.
Against ace king.
Yeah. And he knows Billy's stuck.
Oh, wow.
Billy took a big hit, so Billy might make this fold.
Billy took a big hit there.
Yeah. I think Billy makes
I don't
this
think,
fold.
Billy can't call that.
Oh, well.
And Billy doesn't Hollywood. He's actually running through his head. Braxton's stuck tonight. Braxton's playing very loose. Braxton could have paired 10s in his hand. Braxton could have anything right here.
Yeah.
We've got $3,000 in the pot. $3K. And Billy is going to make that lay
Billy's
down.
gonna lay down.
Man, look at all those black chips.
Show the bluff, Braxton. It's good for the game.
If Braxton showed anything, he would show a 6.
Yeah. 1,000.
Braxton's going to win $900 right there, but Braxton is...
Oh, Braxton had a flush draw in that flush draw.
Oh, he did. No, yeah, he did. Ace queen.
Yeah.
So he wasn't bluffing. Never mind.
I mean, he two pair with a nut flush draw.
So it's only showing Braxton down 1,900, Mr. Chris. Does that consider his rebuy also?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we need to go back in there and put his rebuy plus what he bought into now.
And then what's it, Sean
Yeah,
Frankie's up?
his original buy-in was 5, I think.
Is Frankie up 22?
4,500 because that's his lucky number. So he bought it for 45. What did he rebuy at?
I don't think Braxton bought it for 45 initially.
2,500.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
he
his
did.
lucky number. 2,500. So he's at for 7,000, and he's got 3,140 in front of him. So he's down 38.60. So he's pretty. He's on his way back. That's all. That's something about anybody on this table. They're always on their way back.
And I believe Frankie at 22 is correct. Most of that came on the hand with Braxton all in and
Running it once, and then
Billy
him and
and-
Billy running it twice on the side. So Frankie
Yeah.
was the big winner of that $23,000 pot.
he won the main pot outright because it was once for the main pot and then twice for the side. They split the side, or they split the side pot. But he drug the main, and that was a big hand.
So this tells you right here, Braxton's in it to gamble. Braxton is going to pot it with king, 9, 8, 7.
Yeah, I like that.
And Corey's going to 3-bet it.
I hate to see Braxton get stuck and lose, but
It's so good for the game.
Good for
It's
the game.
so good for the game because I love to see Braxton
Yeah,
win. I love it when Braxton wins.
Braxton goes full throttle.
Yes, a stuck Braxton is an action table.
Yes.
And a stuck Braxton's a dangerous Braxton.
It is.
Because a stuck Braxton usually ends up a winning Braxton.
Yep.
Just because of this type of play right here. So Corey's going to 3-bet it with ace 6 4 deuce. Daryl's going to call it with ace queen 10 2, and Braxton's going to call. Flop comes out 9 jack of spades, 7 of hearts. So Braxton flops 2 pair. This is why a stuck Braxton's a dangerous Braxton.
2 pair and nut flush, or a second nut flush draw.
Yeah, I mean, so Daryl's going to lead out with the open-ended straight draw. Oh, no, sorry. Corey's going to lead out with
Nothing.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what Corey has.
Continuation bet.
Corey is gonna try to get away with bluffing Braxton.
So
right here.
Corey's got ace-6. He might as well just have 4-2 in his hand. He
Yeah.
might as well not have cards.
Yeah.
He's going to lead out with 200, and Braxton's probably going to bet. He's probably going to raise it.
Let's see if Braxton. I mean,
Corey's already folded.
so the flop changed. Oh, we had a glitch.
Yeah, so what happened was the cards that somebody folded, they threw across the RFID reader, and it read the wrong card. So this is the correct flop,
Gotcha,
right?
gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so flop comes out Jack 7-7. Braxton's got the best of it. Braxton's going to win it. Corey bets $200. Braxton's going to pot it, and he's going to pull in 2K, which was a $600 win. Man. So I don't know if you saw that right there. Alex Cruz folded his hand. Billy's away from the table. Alex Cruz knows how important it is to the algorithm of the computers to know what cards they have. So since Billy's not there, he just rubbed him over the card reader, and all it takes is a quick pass. And look at old Mike Tyler. You can teach old dog new tricks. Look at him. This is his first time to play on our table, and it's like he's holding a 2-year-old baby. He slowly moves each one of them over.
Mike's playing a little reserve tonight.
And he double straddles to $40.
I don't see this staying 40 for long. Nope.
Nope. Daryl's gonna 4-bet it. 4-bet it really just in this hand it's really just a 2-bet because it was double straddled to $40. And now we're sitting all the way at $250 because Daryl says, not in my house. What's up, Mr. Dingle?
Interesting that Jason only called the pocket kings though.
Well, Jason hadn't called yet. Jason's next to Daryl. He's last to act.
But
So-
he called the 40 though.
Oh yeah, he called the 40.
Now he calls it 2.
And now all of a sudden we have 4-way action with $1,100 in the pot. Welcome to Kojaks, where pots are big. that's about all you can say. Flop comes out, 3 of spades, 8 of spades, 5 of diamonds. And I don't see any of those cards in anybody's hand.
Mike Tyler's got.
Oh, he's got an 8.
He's
Okay.
got top here.
Wow.
So let's see. Oh well, Jason's got.
Yeah, Jason's got a real big pair. But I think the first to bet here is going to win.
Jason might hold on to this. I mean,
Whoa, Daryl's going to lead out like he's got it.
like he just flopped a set.
Daryl says, I've got everything. I've got 5 8s in my hand. I've got 3 5s, and I've got 9 3s. I'm going to bet $600 into $1,100 pot. So he bets, what, 55% pot and a little over half pot.
Wow, Jason folds. I think Corey makes this call.
No, Corey raised him.
Oh, this is good.
Oh my gosh. So I don't think Daryl can call this.
No, Daryl.
But if Daryl has any type of read on Corey, he's not going to do it. But I would love to see him look at his cards, and I would love him to say pot.
I would look. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And Daryl's the type of player that he set his chips back down.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, move the pot. Move the pot thing. I want to see Daryl's hand. This is what's so exciting about this because these players are capable of. He's going to fold it.
He's gonna fold. Yeah.
Oh, he almost pulled the trigger right there. And Daryl's the caliber of player that could do that because he bluffs so rarely.
Well, and Corey's gonna. Oh, I thought Corey's gonna show the bluff. Corey's gonna show the bluff. I knew Corey would show the bluff.
Oh, cycle, follow players. Cycle, move around. I want to see Daryl's face on that one. But Daryl's a professional.
Yeah.
He's not going to show. He's not going to let Corey know he got to him.
Right, and I believe the only reason why Corey got that through is Corey and Daryl don't have enough history on the table together.
No, that is true because Corey doesn't usually play the on the button games.
Give me Daryl's hand.
I mean the
I
private
repot.
game. I mean, oh my gosh. Look at Corey smiling. Look at Corey smiling. He got one over on one of the best players, all around one of the top players at Kojaks. He got one over on him. Oh my gosh. That's got to be a good feeling for Corey.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. His confidence just went way up that he got one through on Daryl.
Boring.
But if it happens, it's not gonna happen again.
Boring.
Who's boring?
We're on 2 cards.
Oh, okay. I'm like, who's boring?
But if this is any
But I mean,
indication,
we've
look at the
had-
hands.
Yeah, we've had some really good pre-flop hands in
And
Omaha.
we
Wow.
continue to it. We've
Yeah.
got the Kojak. We've got the 9-6 suited. We've got the Queen Jack off. We've got the
Seven
AC
deuce.
deuce.
Frankie plays this.
Oh, did he?
Frankie plays this 1,000%. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh,
Tell
Lord,
me.
how did you know that?
I
They're
know.
suited.
It's
Oh, my
Frankie.
gosh.
It's Frankie. So me and Frankie have a little running joke together. Has Frankie got his crown? Yep, he's got this.
He's got the red solo cup. He's got his crown or Glenlivet.
Yeah. So one night, they're playing a game and him and Clyde are going back and forth, and Frankie got Clyde in a pretty good hand. And Frankie told Clyde, "You keep that up. I'm gonna own Kojaks, and they're gonna call me Frank Jack."
Frank Jack.
So that's why we call Frankie Frank Jack.
Okay, I've always been curious of that.
I think I'm the only one that calls him that, but say it around Clyde, and Clyde will give you that little snare.
So welcome to Kojaks, where Jason raises to $75 pre-flop and hold'em, and we have 6 callers.
Jason, ace 10 off. Look at Jason.
Flop comes out, Queen 5 deuce. Frankie with a 7 deuce has the best draw.
Yeah.
How does that happen? 7 deuce. How does that take?
Braxton top pair.
Yeah.
Watch Braxton and Frankie have fireworks again.
Yes, Braxton setting 26%, and Frankie with 7 deuce is setting at 28%. Frankie has the lead. Jason's got the nut flush draw, and he's gonna bet it like he's got it.
So it's kind of crazy, how two players get into hands together, and it just seems to go back and forth.
Yes.
The remainder of the night,
Yes. So we've got a bet of $250. Mike Tyler with 9-6 middle pair is going to make the call. This is what makes Tyler so dangerous. I've watched him play, and you think, how is he going to get there? And then somehow the turn in the river has the Poker Brothers algorithm to come out. And it's oh my
Mike
gosh!
just hit it.
I told you. Did I not tell you?
You did call that. Let's see Mike get. Oh, look at Mike being sneaky. He's
Frankie folded 7 deuce.
Oh, he did.
Folded the. Oh my gosh!
Mike's gonna let Jason get a little frisky right here. Oh.
Mike checks, which enables
Oh.
Jason to go
All
to
in.
bet 900. Mike Tyler is going to go all in on top of the 900 to 30. Jason bet
Yep, 600.
I think.
yeah, 600 to 3,700
I think.
or 800. Sorry.
I think Jason calls here. Jason's been playing with Mike here lately, and he sees the kind of hands that Mike plays.
Because Mike could have anything.
Mike could have anything.
Mike could have ace 10.
Mike could have king 10.
He folded.
Wow, good fold, Jason.
Man.
Mike's gotten through quite a bit of bluffs on Jason.
Man. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Kojaks, where you can turn 9-6 into a $5,700 pot. What is on Jason's shirt?
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny? What is
I
that?
call it Bugs Bunny. It's a brand.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
I call it Bugs Bunny. He gets a little infuriated when you do that.
Oh, call it Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, let him and Braxton get in a hand, and Braxton get a little tilted, and Braxton will tell him to take his mohawk and his Bugs Bunny shirt elsewhere.
Mike over there still stacking his chips.
Yeah, he'll be stacking them for the next 5 minutes while he's smiling and smirking and.
Went ahead and threw out his straddle, so
Uh-huh.
he didn't have to worry about looking at his cards yet. Just
Have they changed it to mandatory straddle yet, or
no.
no?
No, there's a couple people that don't like to do that, but I think if the table 1 and 2, I think they all would.
Yeah.
So this is what we're sitting with on the table. Quick calculation, quick adding. So we're sitting at a $10 on the button game. Out in Kojaks, West Texas, we play on the button games. We don't play small blind, big blind, and people are like, man, those games are tiny like that. Well, just so you know, they're not tiny. We're playing a $10 on the button table, and there's $62,000 on this table. That is insane. Jack 9 versus King Queen, and the flop says, y'all can't have none of me, but I'm Frankie. I'm going to lead out with $300 with the best hand, but I'm going to lead out with $300.
Let's see what Daryl does.
He's not going to, he
Yeah,
done took his
yeah.
chip off. He says la vie.
Yeah, I think Daryl's believing everything that Frankie throws out there.
So not much action on that. Man. So, Chris, question.
Okay.
Software, 5 cards. Where are we looking at on that?
My understanding is the decision has been made to purchase that software.
Woo!
The purchase hasn't actually been made yet, but it should be soon. We will have to wait to get a new license key.
Okay.
I would assume that will take about a week or 10 days to come in once the order is placed. We've got a lot of work to do on a new table too.
Yes, we're building a new table. A little bit bigger, a little more room.
Nice.
Going to get away from the bean shape and go to a more traditional oval. I'm going to try to move the readers out away from the rail a little bit so that they can maybe be a little better placed for the deal. We're also looking at increasing the number of antennas that we've got, so it should make it, I hope, read a little better.
Did Corey just bet $200 on a flop of 3 King 9 with Ace 4?
He did.
Okay, so. Oh, it's Corey and Billy.
It's Corey.
Shocker.
Here we
Corey
go.
and Billy, Corey Braxton, Braxton Billy.
Yeah.
That's when Frankie just sitting back taking all their money,
Yeah.
waiting for their mistakes.
Yeah, Frankie's sitting far back and just waiting for his opportunity.
So Corey bets $400 with a 2 draw to a will, and Billy's going to call it. I think Billy might have a read. If Corey bets, he's going to have. Oh, he checks. Billy's going to check because he doesn't have to invest anything else. He's going to say, "I want to see your cards."
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't make Corey see it.
Mm-mm.
I would have made him see it.
Yeah.
I mean, show it. I would have made him show right there.
Corey's very capable of putting together pretty large bluffs.
Plus, he's sitting over there with 2 Billy's yellow chips too, so probably gives him a little extra happiness to make those kinds of bluffs.
Nailed it. Okay, Charlie. Out of everybody sitting at the table, who's the biggest sore loser?
Oh, like to lose their money at the table?
Yes. To lose in general. At this table only.
Daryl does not like to lose.
But who's the most vocal, sorest loser at this
Braxton.
table? Really?
Yeah, Braxton.
I disagree.
Who do you say?
Frankie.
Okay.
If I had to rank them, Frankie number 1.
Okay, so it's gonna go Frankie Braxton.
Braxton, yeah. Most vocal.
Okay, who's the worst winner?
Braxton. Braxton, 1,000%.
Yes, Braxton 1,000%.
I mean, his face is plastered on the wall.
Yes.
How many times? I mean, 2 by himself, but
2 by himself, 3 times on the other ones, and he lets everybody know it.
yeah,
But he hasn't said since Roy won the main event. Braxton has not said I'm the reigning back-to-back champion because he can't say it anymore.
he can't say it
But
anymore.
he can say I'm
Right.
the only back-to-back champion now. Hey, Mr. Gwynn, when you leave, could you ask Mr. John if we could have a fan?
A fan?
Yeah, I'm not talking the kind on here that applaud us. I'm talking the one that'll cool us off.
If you're hot, I can leave so you can cool off.
Ooh, there it is. My lady's gonna kill me if she hears that comment now. Mama, I promise I'm not in here with. Yeah, okay. She is very pretty. Never mind. 5. Oh yeah. I forgot to let y'all know that 5 on the button is getting started.
It's okay. I got your back.
Right? What's going on, Debbie? So here we are, heads up, on the river.
Oh, Corey again with the 2 pair.
Yeah, and he's over here thinking of how much can I get out of this. Sergio's going to check first position, but the only problem is
Sergio does
Sergio's got nothing to call.
Yeah.
So a $2.50 bet would get it right here. Corey says all in. Oh my gosh, that would have been terrible if he'd have been holding ace jack.
Corey with the
overbet.
the overbet, but I won't say what we call that move, but
The overbet, not nuts.
I mean, he knows Sergio's short stack right there, and
He knows if he's got a king, he'll call that spot.
yes,
Oh, I just don't like that move though.
I don't either.
I don't like that move. That could have been a nice move, saying, "Hey, I've got the nuts. Just fold. I'm trying to be nice to you, Sergio."
Oh no, Corey's out for blood.
I think think if mistakes were made, I'm not saying, Braxton's mistakes or Billy's mistakes, those
Right.
those are just playable hands. I think that was the first mistake we've seen at the table.
Right. Yeah.
Because you're trying to get equity out of two pair.
But at the same time, he's taken into consideration what Sergio's stack is, and it's not going to hurt him too bad.
Yeah. He's willing to lose that.
Yeah, he's willing to look my two pair versus your, king 7, king 4.
True.
He could have had anything right there. Okay, I'll lose another $600.
Find my pen. Where did my pen go? Oh, there it is. Yes. Man, look at all these playable hands. 8-6.
I love how,
8-5
but I love how everybody's, opened up their range. So Sergio's all in. I knew that was
The
coming.
range is done.
The range is like, spot on. I mean, that's everybody's range here at Ojax. Like,
What, any two cards?
yeah, any two cards, I mean, just do what I do, raise, call, close your eyes and pray.
Yep.
So Sergio takes down the blinds, basically.
And I don't necessarily hate that move. Jacks are some of the worst hands in poker.
I mean,
I can't say I don't necessarily hate it.
I hate those.
Yeah, I hate jacks.
Mhm.
If I had jacks with $645 in front of me, I would say, hey, if you're going to take all my money, you're going to put $645 in this pot to win it.
Exactly.
Mr. Tyler, warming up his hands for the pot he's about to win. All right. I don't remember our $5 bet. $5 bet, who's going to win the next hand? You can only pick one person.
One person.
One person.
Go baby boy Cruz.
All right, you go Cruz. I'm going to take Tyler.
Okay.
If neither of us win,
Double it and go to the next one.
no, I don't want to lose that much money.
Come
I'm
on.
not a gambler. That's a
No.
gambler.
Hey, don't make me say my saying. Scared money don't make money.
Scared money makes a little bit though. All right, so Corey's got something in his range, but he straddles. Jason,
Oh, my God folded.
oh, you got folded. Come on. Jason's gonna 3-bet it to $50.
You took Mike Tyler?
He called 7-4.
Oh.
I've got a chance. I've got a chance to win.
Yeah.
Oh, so I am alive. Corey's definitely gonna call
I
$50
should've-
with 6-5.
I should have took Corey.
You should have took Corey. I almost took Corey too.
Yeah.
Mike Tyler was warming up his hands to win this one though. I know he was.
Oh, man.
What's Billy got? Yeah, Billy's got a real hand.
Yeah.
Jason's got a real hand. Corey's got a real hand. Mike Tyler's gonna have the winning hand.
So what do we got pre? What's that pre? 260, 50, 50.
Mike Tyler flops bottom pair.
Billy folds.
Jason flops middle pair. Aww. Did he call?
What's Corey
He
do?
called the 50.
Oh.
Going to the turn, I still got a chance to win. Oh! I'm gonna win this $5. Woo!
Oh, man.
Mike Tyler turns what's known as two. Aww.
Who folded?
No.
Oh, King on
Jason
the
River to 10 to beat him.
Mm.
All right. Two pair versus two pair.
River to King.
Yep, bet of $325. Mike Tyler's going to have to call $325 with two pair, and Jason shows him two higher pair. Man, I thought I was getting paid.
Dang. You were so close. So close. Let's see. Frankie's still holding on to the biggest stack. Frankie's having a really good night. Like I said, Frankie's been due for one. He's been.
I would like to see Frankie win $40,000.
Oh yeah.
And it's possible at this table.
Yeah.
Because certain people, if Corey bust, he's buying right back in for that much.
Yeah.
Daryl bust, Daryl's buying right back in for that much. Alex bust, he's buying in. Billy bust, he's buying in.
Yeah.
I mean, all these players are going to reload for that exact same amount. One thing I do like about Mike Tyler, you see on the left side right there, he just lost $600, $800,
Yeah.
and he's still laughing, smiling, having a good time.
Oh no.
Just a good guy, all around.
Seen that guy lose $4,000 or $5,000 pot and knocks the table, says good hand,
Yeah,
calls for more chips.
yeah.
Oh look, see if I would have took baby boy Cruz,
Oh,
just a hand
yeah.
later.
We forgot
Oh,
to
this
make.
might get interesting. We got King 10 of clubs against Queen
Oh,
Queen.
somehow get ace jack in there.
Braxton's getting in there.
Oh yeah,
He
Braxton's
wants
got
in the middle of
possibility.
those two. Yeah.
Corey's getting in there.
Corey's
He's got
getting in there.
suited cards, suited middle cards.
But like the good thing about this whole live stream is what separates our live stream, I guess, from others is we don't have to pre-record and pick the action hands.
No, there's no pre-recording and picking action hands.
Yeah, because look at it's action all the way around. Look at
So pre-flop, there's a lot of money in there.
Right.
$150. After the flop, we've got a check, Bet 100. Call 100.
3 on the turn. 3 of spades. 3 of spades for Braxton. Let's see what Alex does. I think Alex is going to repop it here. He has to. He can't just smooth call right here.
No, he can't.
That's not in Alex's
Because
playbook.
if you do that, you don't want.
Told you, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want a 5,
Yep.
7, 8, 9. You don't want any of those cards to come in there.
So Billy snap called.
Did he really?
Yes.
So Alex is going to raise to $400. Billy goes call. I think that was a misclick. Just kidding. Billy's got top pair.
Braxton
Braxton
calls.
calls.
3 of spades. Here
Oh.
we go. Let's see.
King. Oh,
King.
Billy now has top 2. Alex is in second place.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna kill Alex's action.
Oh my gosh! If it goes check, 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 and a 3 comes on the river.
Let's see. Oh, 5. Yeah. Braxton's not going any further with this. Billy's definitely betting. Is that a 500 chip? Yep.
The baby blue chip.
He threw out the baby blue on Baby Cruz.
I think Baby Cruz has to call here.
I think Baby Cruz folds.
You think so?
I do.
If
1000%.
Baby Cruz, Braxton's
Braxton's
first selection.
Braxton's Hollywooding right now.
Yeah, Braxton's probably saying, "What can you possibly have?
Yeah.
I know what I have. What can you have?"
It went check, check, and Billy was setting the trap.
So Braxton's 100% folding. I don't know what Alex bought in for.
Braxton might be getting a little froggy here.
16. Alex bought in for around 2K.
What are we doing, Braxton?
Oh, we got to get that camera working. So, like we say, all of our stuff is recorded and commentated on live. It's then put on a 30-minute delay so no players can have any advantage over the others. None of them have electronics at the table. None of them know what's going on. Braxton called.
Oh, God, Braxton.
I think Alex has to call. $500 for $2,800.
Braxton calls. Yeah.
They all called. Oh, my gosh.
Cycle the buttons. Are we
Yes.
able to see? We need that button to be faster.
Yes. Yes. I wish we could just pick what camera to go to.
Yeah, or you had like a little cursor in the middle where you could,
Yeah, just go back and forth.
like the iPhone.
Oh,
the
that would be
3D.
nice. Yes. That would be nice.
You could that way you could kind of zoom in on the 2 players that were all in, you know?
Billy's 2 pair, King 10 takes it down.
Nice. I'm surprised Braxton called that right there. Maybe because it went check, check
Yeah.
on the turn. He didn't put it
that's
in.
such an odd play for him because I can see him raising, or betting.
Yeah.
Or, no, raising the bet.
I see a re-raise right there, but just a smooth call, that's actually surprising.
Yep. He may have thought everybody just missed.
And you know, and that's where it comes into play, like with Billy, you know.
Billy could have missed that and he would have bet the same thing.
Yeah, you know, Billy set the trap with the best hand, and he got paid. But I think if Braxton folds, Cruz folds.
Yeah.
Cruz calls because Braxton calls.
Braxton's call of the $500 made the pot $2,300.
Yeah,
Cruz is 500 more. He's almost getting 6-1 on his money at that point.
very true.
He's almost, and I mean, you have to call at that point. We are on hand number 31, and hand number 31 means that action at Kojak's. We've seen $60,000 move around the table.
So we got Mikey in here. Mikey, how's that?
Were you out there on that hand?
I was indeed out there on that hand.
Braxton only runs it once. He ran it once, and the Billy and Frankie ran it twice, didn't they?
Billy and Frank. Oh, okay. I wasn't there for that.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about the $500.
Oh my gosh, that was such a weird call. For
That was
Braxton.
it was weird. I don't know what Braxton or Cruz had. All I know is immediately after Billy flips over his 2 pair, Cruz goes, "That's exactly what I thought you had."
So Billy had pocket queens. I mean, Alex had pocket queens.
Oh.
So he was good till the turn.
Braxton rivered a pair of 5s.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why it was such an odd call.
Braxton had 4-5. He was gut shotty. He needed a 3, but he rivers the 5 and
So he thinks maybe I can beat both of them.
the river 5
Time
call.
out.
Yeah.
Time out. I'd like to say we had our first boring hand.
Oh.
That would have been cut if we were.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We had our
Yeah,
first
it's
boring
been
hand.
nothing but action.
Raised to $115 and a quick fold.
Who was all in with? You said Billy, Braxton.
So
Billy,
the big
Braxton.
hand that Frankie won.
Okay, yeah.
Were you out there for that?
I wasn't. I was doing something else.
So what's
I
Mojo like
heard
on the
about
table?
it.
What are they talking
Oh,
about?
Frankie's in a great mood.
Yes.
Frankie is
What is it?
1000% in a great
Yeah, Sergio said.
One,
oh.
he beat Braxton.
Yep. Yep.
2, he beat Billy.
Yes.
And 3,
He's got Chipley.
he's
Oh,
look at that.
doubled his stack.
Jesus. Yeah. Sergio said, "Oh, Frankie, you win $30, so now you're just gonna straddle every hand." So yeah, they're all still bullying each other. Of
Frankie's
course.
got a third of the chips in play.
Yeah, he's
A little over a third.
He is, but he's already saying, "I'm locked up, man. I'm not playing any more big
I'm
pots,
locked up, dog. Is he saying dog yet?
Of course.
Red
of
Solo
course.
Cup dog.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, Billy already got the whole table
Look at
started
this.
off.
Look at this.
A
Look what
new
Tyler just
start.
Look at
Tyler called $10 with jacks.
look at
Completely hit his hand.
wow.
Flop comes out King 9-7.
But he's still good.
Yeah, gave two people a piece of the nines, but
So
we saw one jack fold.
so what happens if we
Billy folded a jack 4.
okay, so what happens if we see a jack on the turn right here? We see fireworks between Braxton and Tyler.
Oh my gosh.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Well,
Highly unlikely we're gonna get the case jack, but
Never
If
know.
we
I always
did.
joke around and say we run our human shuffler with Poker Bros algorithm.
yeah, there you go. There you go.
So Braxton has 6 outs,
Oh.
and he doesn't hit it.
Sergio 9-5. Oh, wow. Braxton. Surprising.
Tyler folded his jacks.
He did indeed. I guess that king scared him right on the flop.
Let's see what Mike Tyler did. Is he over there smirking?
Oh,
smiling?
I want to see what he sees. I want to see his face.
Let's see when
He's gonna. I bet he throws up his hands and says, "I had jacks after this." After he sees a bet in the call, we can't see a bet in the call unless Sergio checks, Braxton bets, and Sergio
No,
calls.
it was a Sergio bet. Braxton raised him to 450. Looks like Sergio let out for 150.
So Braxton, this is where Braxton's really good about. He knows Sergio only had $600 at the beginning of the
Yeah.
Sergio folds. He knows that he can push
Sergio
him.
won, right?
Yeah, no, Sergio folded.
Yeah, Sergio
Sergio
folded.
folded.
Right,
Yeah,
Braxton-
he knew
Braxton
that he
wins.
could push him on that point.
Yeah.
Rough one. Good luck, y'all.
Hey, thank you. Mikey Lopez is out.
Sergio's play is kind of
It's
confusing
odd.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's odd.
he
Because he let out with what, $300?
yeah.
Because he had 600 and he let out with 900. He let out with 300,
Mhm.
and Braxton raised him. I mean, if you're putting almost half your stack in, you have to, unless you think that they have it.
Yeah, like I mean, way earlier when the game first started, we saw Sergio fold that nut flush draw.
Yep.
And I guarantee you a lot had to do with that was his chip stack, but I'm taking my chances right there versus calling down with second pair.
Corey
And then
Rogers
folding.
says hi to my mom. That was really nice, Corey. Appreciate that, brother. You'll hear that in 30 minutes, by the way.
Joni says we're giving her the fever.
Oh, Lord. Oh, everybody loves mamas. My mama is the best. Okay, enough about mamas.
Look at everybody's putting Jason's cards on the leader for us.
I think Corey may just bet some of Jason's chips.
I think they fell over. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so used to seeing Mohawks stacked up high like Frankie. Frankie likes towers too.
Yeah.
We were talking last week or the week before how everybody's so weird how they have a certain way to stack their chips.
Mhm.
And every time you see them get to a certain amount of chips, they stack them the same.
Right.
Daryl's always going to just keep stacking all the way to the dealer.
Yeah.
Jason always goes up high when he has 3 full stacks. Frankie just builds a castle. Here goes Tyler.
Frankie likes to build that wall where
Yes.
he can lift those cards up a little higher.
Yes. I think that's the red solo cup saying,
Yeah.
help me see him.
Well, and like I said earlier, that's a lot of I feel like it's a disadvantage to myself when I do deal Frankie because he's always in seat 1.
It's so hard.
And,
Okay.
and he'll show me his hand.
Yes, and so you know.
And I'm like, there's no way he's winning this.
And then he wins
leads out and bets, and I'm like, I look at him and he's all, hey, don't tell him.
So as a dealer, one thing you hate is for seat 1 to have a big chip stack.
Yes.
Because it's so hard to get around those, to throw
Yeah.
to seat 2. Seat 8's not, let me rephrase that. When you're a right-handed dealer,
Yes.
seat 2 is the hardest to throw around seat 1.
Yep. It is.
I'm so glad Frankie's winning, but it's so tough as a dealer to throw around that chip stack.
Yeah, that's why I always sit in seat 1 because you'll never see my chips.
Whatever.
That big.
I've seen you
I make
walk
it
out
easy
with
for you
racks.
guys, you know? Like,
Right? So Braxton's going to pick up a fairly easy win. Billy didn't have much to fight him with except for 2 pair. It goes check, check on the river. Braxton's ace-3 is going to beat the 4 deuce of Billy. Braxton's going to pick up a pot of $590, around a $420 profit.
I think Braxton's making a little of a comeback, isn't he?
Yeah, Braxton is making. He's only down 1,800 now.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, he's one of the ones that when he plays dangerous cards,
Mm-hmm.
big rewards, big risk, big rewards.
Yep.
I guess that's the best way to say that.
Yep.
Oh, what's going on, Mr. Ken Frazier, Mr. Duplantis, Mr. Aaron, Gayla? How's it going today? Jason Kinch, man, we miss you much. So we got to be careful about saying what we're playing because Mama's listening.
Oh, gotcha.
No, I don't play poker.
Yeah. Never seen this guy play a day in my life.
Right.
He just has favorite hands.
5-3.
Yeah.
5-3. Love that hand. So it looks like we got 10 on the button. We are on hold on. Nope, we're not. Just kidding. Haha. I can fool you just as much. So we're going to have straddle to 10. Straddle to 20. Sorry, straddle to 20. We got a couple quick calls. All playable calls. Corey folds a playable hand.
Yeah, the whole-
Any hand in PLO is a playable hand.
It is. It depends. I say that, but they always say if you try to make a two-way hand.
Like right there, Frankie has ace-king suited, spades. So he's got nut flush draw and Broadway draw. He's got 7-3 of diamonds, so he's got a diamond draw and a straight draw.
But you have to think, my diamonds hit, they're no good.
Right.
I mean,
but looking at this, we know they are right now.
but if you see a 4-6-8 flop, then yeah.
Man, lots of ace-kings, because Daryl's got ace-ace-king, Frankie's got ace-king, Billy's got ace-king. So I'll make you a $5 bet.
Okay.
No ace comes on the flop.
All right.
All 4 of them are out, so I win.
Yeah.
So all of our bets so far have been
Easy
mute.
money.
Easy money.
I'm a fish. What can I say?
Oh, what we got? Flop of 9-5-6. There's that straight draw for Frankie to the 4, but we know a couple of 4s already gone at least.
Yeah. And then we've got Daryl with a nut flush draw. And aces.
So Daryl's going to make a big bet and take it
Aces
home.
down, yeah.
Billy's eating this. Billy and Braxton are the only ones that do. Well, I'm going to take Braxton out of the equation. Braxton will order a pizza. He'll eat 2 pieces while it's hot, then he'll give the rest away.
Yeah.
Billy will order a pizza, give 1 or 2 pieces away, and then eat that for the rest of the night.
1,000%. He got nachos yesterday. Well, they ordered a bunch of nachos
He had
yesterday
an
from
extra
the
one.
Hoods.
Yeah.
Well, the Hoods changed their policy of the drinks. Them were to-go drinks unless you order food.
So that means that all of our players have to order
alcoholic
foods.
drinks. So Billy shows up with 4 margaritas or 6 margaritas and 6 plates of nachos. Yeah.
So Billy played our tournament today, our deep stack tournament. We run tournaments almost every day of the week. On Saturdays it's a deep stack tournament. Billy showed up and played, and he shows up with a Who's.
Nice.
Grilled chicken as always. And then here he is. But he works out a lot. He burns a lot of calories, I'm sure. So he is an eater. It's weird how every player has their own perks of the stuff they do.
Fun.
Braxton never brings food, never brings alcohol, but he always orders food.
He always orders food, and he always orders with his eyes.
Yes, too much.
Yeah.
His eyes are bigger than his belly.
Yep. He'll order the sushi. He'll order like 4 sushi rolls and eat 1.5.
When he orders from the noodle house, it's usually around $100, and he eats about $4.50 worth of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, we're gonna have some action this hand. Jason raises with ace, queen, queen, deuce, and Frankie says, "I see that. I call with my king, king, 4-6."
Frankie, you hardly ever see eat.
Billy says, "I see what y'all are doing there. I'm gonna re-raise with my ace, 8-5-3." It's because he has my favorite hand, 5-3.
Yeah, that's why you get it free. So Billy and I have a little side bet. Billy's got to get a $500 bluff through on Braxton.
Oh, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah. So it's gonna be hard with them both being stuck.
Yes, both of them are stuck, but we do have 4-way action pre-flop.
Yeah.
$1,400.
And he can't bluff with the best hand. He's got to have absolutely air.
Frankie flopped the nuts.
Oh.
Frankie flopped the nuts. Jason flopped tops, our second set.
And his ace.
Frankie bets 1,400. Jason's gonna fold.
Wow.
Jason,
Wow.
that's the fold of the night right there.
That is the fold of the night.
What are we gonna have? We're gonna have our Kojak's fold of the night. High five, Jason.
I would love to see the board pair on the
Oh,
turn.
I wish
And
they
then
could
a
run
king
the.
on the river.
Oh, I wish they could. I wish they could rabbit it for us.
Yeah, Frankie's on a heater.
Yes, he is. I wish we had a button. That's what we need. We need a button where it says, "Show us the turn and river."
Yeah, we do.
That would be absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Man, we got all kinds of people watching tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you supporting this. This is something we do. We eat all the cost of it. We don't ask for sponsors. We just want to do something to show all of our fans and all of our peeps that we love them. Thank y'all for supporting us tonight. Got around 30 people on Facebook. We got around 10 people on Twitter, and we've got
Nice.
18 people on YouTube.
And I mean, to just kind of keep up with the action as well, you know, like to show people the continuous action at Kojak's weekly.
God, the 5. Okay, I'm gonna say this: the 5 on the button games are just as strong as this.
Yeah, definitely.
We're gonna click that button off and see what happens. We're not gonna follow the players. We're gonna see if we can see some board action too, because there is a camera over the board. I'm just gonna hit the
Okay.
cycle.
Cool.
We'll see what happens with that. I haven't quite learned all the buttons yet, so if your screen goes black at home, I'm sorry.
So is there a mic over the table?
No, we cannot have a mic on our tables because we have Braxton and Frankie and we have all the players out there.
But I mean, it would be kind of nice after a big pot, like, you know,
Yeah.
kind of like the Frankie and Billy and Braxton three-way pot.
Yes.
It would kind of be nice to click the mic just to see what's said afterwards, and
Yes.
then you would probably have to. You could
Yeah.
only probably do about 2 to 3 seconds.
We
you know?
couldn't hear anything because if we had a beeper, we'd have to beep everything.
Yeah.
Did I just say a 3-bet to 200?
Yes. You did.
Wow, look at this. Queens, 3s,
Billy's.
Jack 9, 8, Jack 9, 8, 8.
Billy's,
Wow.
Billy's getting a little froggy.
Look how close Corey and Daryl's hands are. Jack 9, 8, 6, Jack 9, 8, 8.
Wow. Frankie folds.
Look at the flop. Slot machine jackpot. 7,
Wow.
7, 7.
So we've got boat. We got 3 boats that we can see right now.
And as soon as we see,
Well, Mike's got the
hey,
the
Billy,
Titanic.
we haven't seen Billy's cards yet.
Yeah.
Billy's the one that let out with 300.
You think Billy bets quads here? Hoping somebody has aces. Corey's got a little nothing. Corey, yeah.
Corey could call.
No, he folds. Yeah.
Yeah, fold him, fold.
What
Mike
does
Tyler has queens.
What does Mike do? What does Mike do?
Oh, hey, we hadn't even seen the turn yet, and Billy throws out $400.
Yep. So he's blind betting, right?
Billy's got ace, 5, 4. So Billy with a blind
and,
bet.
And look what Mike turned.
That's disgusting.
Wow.
This is how Billy's running tonight.
Yeah. Billy
And
is.
Mike just calls.
Wow.
So that's got to lead Billy to think he has aces or kings.
Did they get it all in?
No.
It went check.
Nope, it has not done anything. Billy's
Oh.
option right now, it did go
Yeah,
check.
Yeah, they're showing cards. Yeah.
Billy shows the aces and shows that he was ahead until that lady of diamonds came out on the turn.
Look, Jason looks confused.
And Jason's saying, "Where's the rest of the pot?"
Yeah, or yeah, Jason's like, what one there?
But this is what I like about Billy.
He does,
No emotion.
He does that whole stink face.
Yeah. 1 second. Mike.
Turns around, takes a bite of pizza, back around.
Bite a pizza, drink a crown, and I'm back.
Yeah. So Billy is
down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Our computer model is showing that he's down 12,000
Wow.
from where he was, because he was up to 15.
Yeah.
And he bought in for I think around 10 or 11, and he's got $2,745 effective in front of him. 2,700. Sorry. Oh, that's painful. But Billy, like a stuck Billy, is just as dangerous as a stuck Braxton.
Very true.
He could turn it around just in a heartbeat. Oh man, we've got. So we've got.
See, Billy, I have a feeling. So Billy's gonna basically, I think he's gonna lead out
Every hand.
every pillow hand right now. He's stuck.
This is his strongest game too.
Yes, he's stuck. He's got Mike Tyler on his left. He's got, Cruz and Frankie on his right.
He's got an action table.
Yeah.
So he's going to create a pot where he can get all of his money in.
He knows 100% if he can get Mike Tyler, Corey, and Frankie in there, possibly Braxton. He can make some money. Corey's got a pretty good hand.
Sergio has a good hand.
Sergio does have a good hand. Let's see what
Alex has a good hand.
Sergio, I would all in. Yeah, I would
Well,
say.
you have to at that
you have
point.
to, yeah.
3-bet to $180. You're getting all your money in with a big pocket pair.
Yeah.
You got two different straight draws. You got the 9-8 straight and the 9-queen straight.
Corey is gonna call, and Alex has to.
Alex is
Erase.
gonna pop it
Alex has to pot it right here.
unless he thinks that Corey's smooth call. It's so fun to evaluate live what these players have because everyone has so much in their arsenal that they can do anything. Alex
Yeah.
could pop it right here because he thinks his king's their best, or Alex could fold it because he thinks someone's playing with aces.
Exactly. But Alex, how's Alex chip set? How's Alex?
Alex is sitting right around. He's
Negative.
$1,000 down. He's got 900 in front of him,
Oh, he definitely.
or he's got 1,000 in front of him. 990.
I believe Alex has to get it all in right here, and he does not.
He folds it.
Wow. What hand are you waiting for?
I don't know. Billy's gonna quickly call it. He's gonna put in another.
Corey raised it to 1.6.
And-
Oh wow! So that's why Alex folds. He's
Oh.
got to put him on aces right there.
Billy's gonna quickly call that.
Yeah, Billy calls.
There's 1,575, 1,595 in front
So
of
like
Billy.
I said, here comes Billy and Corey again.
So we have now evolved from Kojak's Live to the Billy and Corey show, and Sergio's sitting with the best hand right now.
So I believe right now they're debating on the side pot, what goes and what, because I mean it should be easy, but
Yep. 400 from each player and throw $10 back on the side.
yep,
We are good dealers.
yeah, I know. Sometimes
Yeah, sometimes.
I tell you those pots and repots
Yes.
get my wheels turning, or
It's
they
especially
leave-
hard with these players because they wait for the hardest time to say pot pot.
Yeah. Well, that or they like to throw those $75 raises and then it goes pot,
Oh,
repot. You know.
not good for queens. Flop comes out ace, jack, 8. Corey is now in the lead.
We've got Bill.
Sergio's got the gut shot to the 10 for a straight.
Billy folds.
Does Corey bet right here?
Corey does bet.
How much did he bet?
I believe there's some blacks right there, or is those greens?
That's those are greens. That's the side pot over here.
Okay.
Nope, that might be all Corey's chips. Corey says, I'm gonna bet $4,300, and I don't think Billy's gonna fold right here.
I see Billy folding. Oh wow,
Billy says call. Now let's see how many times we're gonna run it.
wow! I'm very surprised Billy calls right here.
Hey, there's the board.
7, queen. Oh, good river for Sergio.
Great river for Sergio to give him the top board.
So Corey scoops.
They ran it twice.
Oh, they did run.
Yeah,
it
they
back?
ran it twice because he pushed that card up. I can't
Okay.
get. I wish we could just get right back over to the board to see the second board. So there's some things that we have yet to still work out, and it's the control of the cameras to get back to the board. Right now, Richard's reading which cards are the best for the side pot. We handle the side pots first, so it looks like a chop.
Yeah.
It looks like chop. So what card would the bottom one had to have been a 6 or a 5.
Yeah.
Or yeah, that it would have had to have been a 6 or a 5 to evenly chop it. It couldn't have been a 6 because then they would have 3/4 Billy because Corey has a 6 also. It would have been aces and 6s with
So-
Queen Jack. So it had to be a 5.
I believe though Billy did get 3/4 because Billy only pulled one stack of blacks back.
Oh, okay, so that's what happened.
I think Billy got 3/4 there.
So that would have had to been a 6, wouldn't it?
I believe. Well, maybe not.
No, it's even chop.
It's even chop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even chop. He got his sexy yellow chip back.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Those chips are so awesome. By the way, we're ordering $5,000 plaques.
Nice.
We've got a game coming up on, I think it's December
21st.
the 18th. It's
18th,
whatever Friday that is.
Yeah.
Let me find that. It is going to be an insane game. They've got December the 18th. I think they started off with a $5,000 buy-in, but I think it's now a $10,000 buy-in.
I believe so. Yeah.
The blind started off with 25 on the button, and we normally don't play blind games there, but we're going to play a 25-50, maybe a 50-100. I mean, it's kind of floating around, but there's already a full table, and we'll run a second table too if if the list, usually when we have 25, 50 games, we usually have 2 or 3 tables of it. So Miss Jade is about to become a keyboard warrior. Corey Rogers is saying, really, Jade?
Got it.
There are some large bluffs out here.
Gotta love Corey. It's one thing about Corey Rogers. Never a dull moment.
We've got some big hands again. We got a straddle 20. Gerald calls the 20 with ace 10 3 3. He's got the nut flush draw and diamonds. Frankie's going to raise it to $85. Bets the pot with ace king jack 10 nut clubs. Alex calls with 4 random cards. Billy calls, so Alex calls with 8 7 7 6. All kinds of action in Alex's hand. Billy calls with, oh my gosh. So we got 6-way action. John Reynolds is coming in. We've got, is that 6 or 7? That's 7-way action.
7-way action.
$595 in the pot, and it's going to take a minute to figure out what everybody has. Does anybody have a 4? Corey has a 4.
Corey has a 4, and that's it. Nobody.
Anybody have spades?
Frankie has ace king.
Anybody have spades?
Nobody has spades.
Billy has spades.
Oh, Billy has spades. Billy does.
Billy has spades.
And he throws it away.
Of course. You got to throw that kind of stuff away with a paired board.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't see Braxton moving
So-
forward.
Corey makes a bet, and he's going to take down the pot with his 4 deuce. We won't mention the 10-6 because it really didn't have any relevance in the hand, but his 4 deuce takes it down.
True story.
True story.
Yes, sir, Mr. John.
Oh, was just popping it back to see if you need anything.
No, we be doing good.
How's the
Miss-
5 on the button looking?
5 on the button is getting healthier.
Getting healthier.
Good.
Mr. Carl just came in.
Oh, when Mr. Carl Brooks walks in, it is trouble because he's going to put you to the test every time. He may be bluffing, he may hold the nuts. It's your chip stack to find out which one it is.
Just sat down Carl and Kakoa.
Oh, Kakoa's here.
Kakoa.
Good luck, Mr. Kakoa. Kakoa played the round of each last night. Had a tough time with it. The cards were in his favor. The turns and rivers weren't in his favor.
I believe that is the tightest I've ever seen Kekoa play. Was last night.
He does. He typically does not play random cards.
He's all into playing some more round of each, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I would like to see Kakoa on this table.
Why? I think he'll be there sometime.
I think he will too.
But
so, question: How
yes.
how are we looking at maybe putting a hold'em? Have we made any decisions on that? We still looking into it?
putting a hold'em on
Live stream.
the live stream on a different night or
Yeah,
on the Saturday?
on a different night. Because if we were to put a hold'em out there, we'd have a whole different group of people.
And it would. So we are going to start some remodeling here within the next
That's
week.
what Chris was saying, with tables, with cameras, with everything.
You're right.
Card readers, 5 cards, all kinds of stuff.
Hold on. The new membership wall.
Oh yes, what are we doing over there?
Well, here in the next week or so, gonna be knocking out that wall. We're gonna be doing some remodeling. Put a little putting green in here, from what I'm understanding.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. So we're going to give back a little to our members.
Absolutely.
4-way action,
Little-
$320 in
That
the
leaves
pot.
more room.
Yes. Flop comes out, 9 of spades, 10 of spades, 3 of hearts. That gives Billy the open-ended straight draw.
Gives Corey the flush draw
Gives Corey pocket kings,
and a flush.
straight flush draw
Yeah.
with a 7 of spades. Wow.
Well, Daryl's holding the 7 spades. Can't get
Oh, if we see a 7 of spades out there, we got problems.
Buzzkill.
Yeah. Which we know with RFID cards, there cannot be 2 of the same card in there. It would automatically tell us error. So the 7 of spades goes into the muck, so that kills hopes for Corey's straight flush, although he does not know that.
Let's see Billy and Braxton.
I like Billy's hand.
Billy and Braxton might get into a little
Billy's got all
tiff here.
kinds of stuff.
Ooh.
Nobody's got an ace.
No one's got an ace.
That's
But now Billy has Broadway draw.
and that's not a good card for Corey.
No.
Highly unlikely the king on the river, but
So Corey is rooting for a king.
And
No, he doesn't want a
Braxton,
king.
He
Braxton
doesn't want a
doesn't
king.
know it. No matter what hits, it's going to go one way or the other.
Yep. Deuce on the river gives Corey's kings the best hand.
Uh-huh.
But you've got, the problem here is you've got Billy and Braxton in the
Bra-
hand. There's going to be money going in.
Braxton just bet 745 with nothing, with a 9.
I think Corey could 100% call this.
I think Corey finds a fold.
I don't know. He's sticky sometimes.
He is.
He's sticky sometimes.
But I think Corey finds a fold right here. Too many cards beat Corey right
And
now.
there's a player behind Corey, Billy.
Billy's behind.
Corey fold, Billy raise.
That would be
Corey
very
folds, Billy folds.
Yeah, I knew it. Show the.
Oh no, Billy. What happened?
What happened?
Hold on. Still on Billy. He calls.
Oh, Billy called.
What did he have? A pair of tens?
Pair of tens.
Billy. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
What a call from Billy. That is the second Kojak's Live play of the night.
Yeah.
That was an insane call by Billy.
Wow.
And this is why we can't have the table mic'd up.
Yeah.
Because you know Braxton's saying, well, Braxton's really probably not saying anything. But if I was in that spot, I'd be like, how do you call that?
I give props to Braxton. Braxton's come a long way.
Right.
I'm taking beats.
JR, you out there to sell some more of those specials we're running this weekend?
I just sold one more to Carl when he came.
Awesome. I mean,
So-
you can't beat that deal.
You cannot beat that deal. It's the lowest we've ever gone on price.
That's awesome.
We had the special in June. We had a $10 an hour special of variants in September, October, but it's not going to get lower per hour. Looks like you two are getting along swimmingly back here, so I will leave you to it.
Hey, do we have the Tyson fight?
No.
No.
We're having
Ah.
it's through the Dish Network.
Stream it.
That's what we're but we can't get it on like my Hulu account and all that. Can't get it through there.
Oh.
Not on
Sorry, Corey was wanting to know if we had the Tyson fight. Once again, welcome to Kojak's, where there's a pot bet to $70, and you're gonna have 7 callers. 3, 6, 7. I can add, and every
There
one
you
of
go.
them's gonna call. You're not call like they said last WSLP that was on TV when they had that error where the person called but the chip count was different,
Right. Yeah.
and the floor manager said if you're calling 17 million, you're calling 22 million.
Yeah.
If you're calling 20 at Kojak's, you're calling 70.
Yep. You call 5, or you call 10, you're gonna call 25.
Yes, I mean, pot. Oh, never mind. It just ended. Alex Cruz just said, "Action stops here, not in my house. I'm going to 3-bet you to $450." So if you're calling 20, you're not calling 450. But if you're raising to 70, you might. Oh, Daryl folds. Frankie could call. Frankie had a call in hand.
Frankie's locked up.
Oh.
I think Frankie was speaking the truth earlier. I think he's got those chips on lockdown.
Alex. Oh no, Braxton called.
Braxton called.
Oh, I didn't see that. Did Alex just put all of his chips in the middle before the flop?
Well, I was gonna say, I think Alex, he only bet half his stack, correct?
Yes.
King 6-8. That is not good. We don't know what Alex has.
He's trying to get his cards read right now.
So Braxton needs a 7 or runner hearts.
Oh man.
I think Alex has aces here.
Alex, either that aces or kings.
Look at Alex.
He's trying to get them read. Alex goes all in on the flop. Flop comes out king 6 5. Let's see if we can see what he has.
King 6-8. Ace.
Yeah, king 6 8.
That's a good card for Braxton.
That's got to be a good card for Alex.
I think that's Braxton.
Alex has aces.
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 Does he have aces?
He has aces.
Yep, he does.
So aces is gonna win this. Yes, it is. Yes, it is because he throws his. He had ace king 9.
Ace,
Ace jack 9.
Jack 9, yeah.
Man, that's really hard to see.
Yeah, it's a little blurry.
Man, what a win for Alex. Well deserved. Who you messing with? Uh-oh, Corey, coming at you. Welcome to the game, Gavin. Miss seeing you out here. You make our game so much more interesting.
Who's that?
Gavin.
Gavin.
Always fun to have at the table. The gauntlet is thrown. Corey versus Jade.
He doesn't want no smoke.
This is button on seat number 9, which means, unfortunately, last hand of PLO. There's so much action in PLO, so much action. Well, I can't say that because there's so much action in Hold'em.
Our last Hold'em round was pretty boring, but before that it was pretty
Yes.
pretty good.
Whose chip stack is that? Oh, that's Corey's chip stack right next to Jason.
Yeah, Corey's building a mound over there. He's doing pretty good.
Frankie's got a callable hand. Did Frankie straddle it?
Frankie is locked up.
No, Frankie called. Billy calls the 20. Mike Tyler's definitely going to call 20. Ah, makes a liar out of me.
Wow.
Sergio, looks like Sergio rebought some chips.
No,
1200?
he won that. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. So Sergio calls the 20. Braxton calls the 20. Corey calls the 20. Jason says, "Lovey."
Daryl's getting in there.
Yeah, just $10 for 160.
Daryl's gonna raise. Yeah, he raises. Yeah.
Well, he's got
Yeah.
the will draw, Broadway,
Yeah.
nut flush, and hearts. He's got a spade flush draw,
Which is no good
which
to
is
Billy's.
behind Billy's. Man, this is so much fun watching. I can't wait till 5 cards
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna be so confused.
because we're gonna lose Carter.
He's got low. No. He's got. Wait till they get Big O and they run it twice. And,
Oh,
and there's 3 or 4 different people on the
Question.
pot, and you get quartered, and you get.
Question: will the new software help with running it twice, Mr. Chris Gwynn?
I don't know.
That would be interesting if it did.
It's the feature is in the software right now, but we haven't really put it to use. I mean, we've run it a couple of times, but also I don't know how it reacts when you've got somebody all in and then 2
5-way
people.
action, $820 pre-flop. So we'll have to get it and play with it.
Braxton with the nut
Exactly.
flush draw. So we got 3-7. So we've got Billy with a pair. We've got Braxton nut flush draw, and we've got Corey with the flush draw.
And a straight draw.
And a straight draw, but it's no good. So let's see if we can get.
Oh,
so
a diamond.
Corey and
Put
Braxton.
a black 5 and then a diamond.
There you go.
That would be the most brutal cards. So Kojak's members, you see Mr. Sergio over here embarking on a beautiful bag of Cheeto Puffs. All of our snacks are on the house along with our soda pops. So Braxton bets $810.
Ooh.
Corey calls the $810. The turn gives Braxton a pair, which Corey doesn't even have a pair.
Braxton's all in for $95.
Corey can't fold the 95.
Corey's got 7s.
Oh yeah, Corey does have pair 7s.
And bottom flush draw, which no good. So
A king on the river gives Braxton 2 pair.
Yeah.
Well deserved Braxton. Braxton is now in the positive. I'm pretty sure Corey is still in the positive after taking that loss.
And Corey's pretending like he might call, but
Oh no, Corey called. He had to call the 95.
oh,
Yeah, I mean it was
Okay,
95
yeah.
into $1,700.
Yeah.
He had to call that 95. 95 into 2,500. He had to call it.
yeah.
So that should be getting Braxton pretty close back to even. No, he lost that hand. He lost the other hand.
Yeah.
Yep. So far, our big winner tonight is Frankie, up $14,565. Billy's down almost that same amount, $14,325. Chips change hands so fast here. Corey's up $4,000 to over $11,000. We've got 2 players over $10,000, 1 player over $20,000. Billy's right at $8,000. Billy was on a pretty hot run earlier. Daryl's at $9,055, so we've still got a lot of action. We've got about an hour left of the live feed, but after the live feed ends, action still goes. We move them over to another table, swap out the cards, and action actually gets better when the camera's not off because they can pull all of their tricks out of their book. Here, when it's being shown live with a 30-minute delay, it's like they're trying to play reverse poker.
Right.
They're trying to say, you know how I play this. This is how I'm going to play it this time. So Billy throws out the sleeper straddle of $20. Cruz is going to fold Jack 10. Billy's actually got a playable hand in the straddle. Mike Tyler's got some of his favorite cards, connected cards. Corey's got some of his favorite cards, any 2 cards that happen to be suited.
Right.
And he's gonna raise with it. $120 raise.
There you go, Corey.
Billy's definitely calling.
I like when Corey he gets some chips in front of him. He plays a little loose aggressive.
Yes, he's a lag player. Where is Mike Tyler? Mike Tyler's up $1,000, so he's gonna call.
Yeah, and Corey, most of the time it works out for him. You know, I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. Watch the flop come 7, 8, 9. Nope, not even close. Mike flops the gut shot straight.
Billy flops the best.
And Billy flops a pair of 4s. Mike's gonna lead out super fast. He bet when the flop came out, he threw $200. I think he went out of turn even to bet in front of Billy.
He probably did.
Because he can't see Billy's cards because of his stack.
Here's Billy calling with the best hand. Mike needs a 3.
Check, check.
Oh, Mike just rivers.
Mike just rivers the best hand on Billy. This is how Billy's night's been going. Billy's going to see it and say, man, I should have bet the river. There's that little flinch.
Yep.
And he says, dang, I should have bet the river.
Yeah. He's saying, nice hand. You got me.
He's opening up his bottle of Crown,
Yep.
drinking his sorrows away.
Yeah, there he goes.
But you know, Billy's pouring this Apple Crown. I guarantee you Mike Tyler is embarking on some of that Apple Crown.
Yeah.
Mike Tyler does like that.
Absolutely.
That's a pretty good assumption.
Look at that, 34, 40. I mean, I wish I could count that fast, but I counted 44,000, almost 45,000 in the top 3 players. Oh, Ron Mann says we need to put the live stream on a TV in the poker room. Oh, I think that would just be giving too much information to the players because they don't know anything that's going on.
They don't know anything that's going on. They don't have phones with them.
Yeah.
All their phones are on a different table.
You put it on the back wall where they can't see it.
True. We should put it on the TV right next to them. That way, in 30 minutes, they know what happened.
Yeah.
Because that's how it works in the World Series of Poker.
I mean, it could go either way.
Corey's raising.
You know, it could go either way. They could, you know, Braxton could turn around and look at it and say, "Oh, you bluffed me that hand? That was a bluff." And then, you know, I mean, it definitely could go either way.
Daryl's calling. Frankie's calling with a Swanson. That's the first time tonight in Hold'em we've seen the Swanson.
Yep.
King 9 in the house. Alex is going to be calling. Billy's going to be maybe raising, but probably calling.
Believe he's calling. Yep.
Oh, Tyler raised it.
Yeah.
Oh, he had pocket 3s. I didn't even see that. Such a small pair, I looked right over it.
Look at Frankie. Frankie's getting in here. Frankie doesn't.
I think Frankie got bored.
Cashed out.
What, we got 2 spades, 3, 5, 5, 6. Our 5's in the lead.
Pocket 5s are winning right now.
Pocket 5s are way in the lead. I think this is going to be a first to bet, first to win. Alex is going to bet his pocket 5s like he's got 3 pair. $100 bet into a $200 pot. First to bet is going to be the first to win.
Yep, he got it. Is that Frankie or
Alex, that's
Alex.
baby boy Cruz.
Alex's third hand to win?
Yeah,
Well,
third
first
hand.
one they chopped.
Yeah, first one they chopped. And he's now up $105.
Nice.
We need sound effects in here.
We'll take it. Yeah.
Yay! Put another TV up on the wall so we can get all those
Yes.
stats over on the other side right next to
I wish really, really bad. Jade brought up a good point. I wish we could have all the cameras on one TV and then we just pick which one we want to show. We just click on it.
Like, can I have like a little cursor where you can just like, you know, kind of like the 3D version on an iPhone, you know, you
Yeah.
just tilt it and it goes.
We got Mr. Cody Howard dealing. Cody's he's like a machine. So he dealt 9 years at the Venetian. And his pitch is perfect.
Mm-hmm. And we got Ace Jack. Let's see if Sergio plays. Oh, no.
So Miss Jade, I hadn't showed you this fun little thing right here. We've got this little button you can click right here, and bam,
Oh,
there we are.
There
So
we are.
here's our host for tonight, Jade and Charlie. We're here just to give y'all a little fun, little action on what's going on tonight. We'll flip it over because I know y'all probably like seeing her, but y'all like to see this action over here. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
Ace Jack 6-5, Queen Jack 9-8.
Glad I wasn't picking my nose before you flipped it on.
I didn't even think about that. Jade's an avid nose picker as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Not. So we've got Billy 3-betting.
Billy's he's loosening up.
I like 9-8 of spades right here.
Here
But I like it just as much as I like 6-5 of hearts.
Corey's calling. Corey's getting in there.
If Corey calls, Frankie calls.
Yeah, for sure.
You think Corey can find a fold, or you think he finds the call?
Corey's not finding a fold. Not with the history of last night and this right here.
So Corey is up almost $4,000. I think he makes this call. And Frankie, well, he's up
Call
Big.
Corey.
14 bands.
Oh, Corey let it go.
Oh, Frankie's folding then.
Yeah, Frankie's
Oh,
folding.
good move, Billy. Good move. That's how you win it with the second best hand.
Yeah,
Although I do like the suited 9-8 over the queen jack.
yeah.
But I would take queen jack every time over the suited 9-8. I wonder what that. We need to turn on the computer so we can calculate percentages real fast.
Right.
What do you think Daryl's talking about right now to Corey? How do you fold that 6-5? Look at him.
Yeah. Daryl's
I think Daryl's in game mode.
still fuming on Corey bluffing him.
I think you are correct. Oh, that's right. Corey did bluff him. There's Mr. Braxton.
Yeah, Braxton's been hiding out.
Yeah, I'm figuring out these buttons up here, so apparently if you click follow players, it finds Braxton.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh. Queen 10 from Sergio.
Sergio.
Gonna play it.
Yep.
Gonna play it.
Oh, well, they're just proving us wrong.
Did he fold that?
Yeah, he did fold that.
Well, I think it's safe to say Corey's gonna call with 10-9.
Could raise. Never know.
Yeah, Corey calls. He raises for 40. Let's see.
Frankie calls.
Yeah, and Billy's getting in here. Doesn't matter what Billy has, Billy's getting in here.
Billy got 7-5. What are you talking about? That's a monster.
Told you. It doesn't matter.
I would have loved to have seen Mike Tyler raise right there, because it would have went fold, fold, fold.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So we got a $160 pot. If you're calling 10, you're calling 40 here at Kojak's. 4 players, $160 in there. Flop comes out. Billy flops the joint.
The joint.
He says Yahtzee.
Wow.
And the problem is Corey has a bigger. Corey needs 7. Corey leads out with $100. Frankie calls. Billy's gonna say, "Not in my house."
He's gonna re-raise them.
Yep, 5 bills.
I think Corey calls right here just because Billy showed the 9-8 of spades on the previous hand.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh.
Corey definitely calls. Told you.
Yeah. Frankie cannot call this.
Yeah.
There's no way Frankie can call that.
Frankie gets out. And
Frankie's not chip leader right now for no reason.
this is Billy's MO though. You know, he shows that he raised with the.
He sets up his action.
Yeah, exactly.
And then next hand he flops a straight.
Yeah, and then Frankie would have flopped or turned to pair.
So look at this. A queen on the turn improves Corey's outs.
Yep. So he needs jack or 7.
6 outs. This is what happens when everybody gets their cards over the readers. We're accurately able to read the outs.
Yeah. So Billy's gonna bet. at
He bet
least-
5 last hand, so he's got to bet at least 8.
He's gonna bet. Yeah, he bet 3K.
What?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. So he knows that he's chasing straight flush.
Well, I think Billy right here. Billy's wanting his bet to look like a bluff. Billy's wanting to make it look like he does not have anything. And I think Corey's gonna take that bait.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Billy's putting him on clubs right now, I bet.
I think Billy puts him on clubs. If Corey
Oh,
reverses,
what about a pocket pair?
so
If he had a pocket pair, that's a vote. We know he doesn't,
yeah,
but I bet Billy's willing to risk it. He says,
yeah, he fold.
Corey said all in. Corey went all in for $7,800, and Billy called.
Wow.
He says if you've got 7-9, nope, 7-9 doesn't do it. If you got a boat, you have it. Oh, that's unfortunate, and that's the way that their MO went last night. I mean, bet, raise, calls,
Yeah.
all night long. They were fighting. So
Oh man.
unfortunately, Corey makes a bad timing move right there. And the only thing that's going to call you right there, he was representing the full house.
Yep.
And the only thing that calls you is the straight that's stuck.
He's representing a full house or just a bigger pair. I definitely don't think he thinks Billy flopped that or had any.
The
piece of that.
9-8 showing the previous hand.
It's like I said, Corey 1000% believed that Billy was bluffing.
That $800 or $900 bet on the
Yeah.
on the flop
Yeah.
is what did it. Billy gets paid off in the best possible way, flops the nuts, and holds on to the lead the whole way. So right there, before that hand, Billy was stuck $14,000. Now he's only stuck $6,500.
Yeah.
That was an $8,000 swing right there.
Yep. Oh, Corey.
That's
Corey is
bad
hating
news for
that.
Corey. Unfortunate bad timing and losing $8,000 right there. Corey's only down $4,000. I mean, that's how much he was up.
How much was that pot? 8K?
It was 8K win to,
Oh,
so it was probably closer to.
Yeah, Billy was stuck. Billy was stuck 11,000 before that. Billy is now only stuck 6,500. So it was a $5,000 profit. So $10,000 profit.
I hate that for Corey, but it's like I said, Billy sets up his action.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he did. So we've got a double straddle in this hand, 20-40. Braxton straddles with the Choctaw Nuts. Corey straddles with the 8-7. Frankie's going to call the double straddle with King 10. Mike Tyler's out. Sergio's out. Action's on Braxton. He looks down and sees Jack Deuce. He says, why did I straddle this hand? But I'm going to continue it. I'm going to call the 40. And Corey might raise this. I could see Corey raising little what do they call it? Red eye, since we can't say the other.
Yeah, so I think Corey's going to start opening up a lot more here. He's now in stuck mode and gambling mode as well. So he's going to get himself into pots now with Braxton and some of these other guys.
Oh, Corey raised to $240.
Fold.
Fold. So there's the current chip counts right there. Sergio's hovering right around where he bought in for. Alex is right around where he bought in for. Braxton is a little bit down from where he brought into. As a matter of fact, Braxton's only down 2,400, which is one hand comeback for him.
Yeah.
And that's what it. Braxton's really, really good with searching for the one hand of the night to get back to it. Get on the plus side.
Yeah.
You want to be green.
Has the Tyson fight started yet?
I don't know. I would like to watch it.
I know, me too.
So we've got about 39 minutes worth of live feed. And the way action goes at Kojak's, that could really just be two hands.
Yeah.
Corey's got 8-3. He's going to be raising. He's going to be calling.
Jason just falls.
Frankie's got 4 deuce. Frankie likes anything with a deuce.
Oh, he likes anything suited.
Touche. Mike King.
Suited, definitely
Mike King.
connected.
Mike Tyler's got ace king. He's going to raise to 200. Daryl's going to call it with
Daryl
10-8 suited. I think Daryl just got a little bored.
Yeah, so
But he also knows that Mike Tyler's capable of playing anything, and he knows that he may be able to push him off of a hand.
yeah, for sure. Ooh,
So it
Mike-
goes check, check. Jack on the turn
Ew.
gives Daryl,
Gutter,
gutter.
and it gives Mike open-ended.
Mike's going to
Oh,
check. Daryl's going to bet 300.
Mike folds.
Yeah, there's just nothing out there for him to call.
Yeah, he can't.
Oh, they bet 300 on the turn.
Uh-huh.
They
oh,
go check, check on the river.
Oh, Mike bet 300.
He's laughing at it. He's like,
Yeah.
what in the world?
What did I do?
Mike Tyler's laughing, saying, how did I win?
That's hilarious.
Oh, I love action from Mike Tyler. He's such a good guy. He's up $2,000, bringing his chips to 6,800, almost 2,000. He bought him with 4,000 or 5,000. He's up to 6,800. Mike even showed up early and played old Braxton some gin. Hand I walked by, Braxton said, gin, 75 points. What we got here? Miss Jade, appreciate you joining us tonight.
Yeah, anytime. Thanks for having me.
I think Chris likes to sit in here when he's not working out there so he can see what they're playing.
Yes, he does.
Ooh, Ace King raised to $50 by Jason. Daryl folds Queen 7 suited. I can't talk as fast as they're folding.
Yeah.
Mike Tyler calls with 10 deuce. That's the Bruns. Sergio called my favorite hand.
Yeah,
Sergio
very
called
good.
my favorite hand. I'm rooting for Sergio this hand.
Corey's gonna raise.
I don't root against anybody here, but I'm rooting for Sergio this hand.
Corey, yep, I knew Corey was raising right here.
He's going to get called by Jason.
Yep.
Tyler may call. Tyler's up. And that's going to almost force Sergio to call.
For sure.
There's $600 in there, $200. So you're getting 4 to 1 on your money, on your 200.
Sergio, you better get in there.
Come on, Sergio.
Mike called. Sergio,
Yeah.
you have to call.
Oh, come on, Sergio. That's my favorite hand. I have to root for 5-3.
Shove, Sergio. Shove it.
He
Oh,
folds
he
it.
folds.
5-3 is definitely winning this hand.
I have
Sergio said, "It's my money, not yours. You
That's
can't tell me what
right.
to do."
Yeah.
When it's your money, it's a little bit different. 5-3 would be in second place right now. Third
Oh,
place, the
this
Kings and Jacks.
This is bad for Corey. This is bad for Corey.
Corey raised it, right?
Yep, Corey raised. Jason's gonna lead
Jason
out.
set the trap with a check on the flop.
Yep, 100.
But Corey's got to know that he's got a king.
He's got to put him on something.
Because this is Jason's good game. Jason does not bluff.
Yeah.
It's going to go check, check.
He does.
Oh, it's not going to go check, check.
Corey, Jason check.
That looks like around $2,000 too.
Jason is just letting him. Yeah. Jason.
Daryl smiles. Daryl knows what's happening right now.
Yep.
Boom, there's all in by Jason. There it is, right there.
You knew it was coming.
So we're setting to 5 outs, right?
Yeah.
2 jacks and 3 sixes.
Yep.
There's no way Corey calls.
Corey can't.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so bad.
Can't call there.
He's steaming a little.
Yeah, that was a steaming move right there, unfortunately. And that's going to give Jason a big win, $1,500 win on a 5K pot.
And that's 2 hands real close together that he made the wrong move, the wrong time.
Yeah, he made that wrong move against Billy.
Yep.
But Billy's capable of making that his prior move with no cards.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's where that came from, that 9-8.
That's where Billy's dangerous. He's capable of making it with an 8 hand, and he's capable of making it with complete air.
Yeah, that's kind of thing about Jason though. He leads out pre-flop, and then he continuation bets on the.
He
On
hits,
the flop,
cruise control and
he's got
just lets you go.
something.
Yeah.
But
got
he didn't
something.
continuation. He checked the flop.
Yeah, he did check the flop.
Oh,
And Corey came out firing.
But that's where these guys start playing the player.
yeah.
I mean,
And what Corey was, there's a statistic that I heard. 72% of the time, a player misses the flop.
wow.
And if that's true, that's what Corey was doing.
Mm-hmm.
72% of the time, you do not connect with the flop. Think back to, and I want to find validity on that statement because,
Mike wakes up with a good hand.
Yeah, he does.
man, who folded King Jack? Who's in between Mike and Braxton? Sergio.
Sergio.
Oh, he folded the Kojak.
Uh-huh.
And Jason's a winner already, so he's going to call a 6-3 offsuit. That's unlikely. That's out of character for
Mike, with his pocket pairs, just smooth calling.
calling.
He's done this all
Queens.
night. He did it with
he
Jack.
raises with weird stuff.
He raised with 10, was it 10 deuce?
Yes.
Or 7-3, and let's see what he does. Mike's option. So he did raise.
After the
he bet
flop.
on
Oh, he bet on the flop.
There's nobody that can call that.
Yeah.
Nobody can call that.
Mike, is he going to show it? Is he an always or a never shower?
He typically does show, doesn't he?
I don't remember. I know Daryl's a never shower.
Yeah, Daryl will never.
If he has
never
quads in his hand, he's not showing it.
Yeah.
And that's why he's so hard to predict
Right.
what he's going to do. Jason's another never shower. Jason and Daryl both are only showing if you call them. Braxton's showing if he's got the absolute nuts or if he's got the absolute bluff.
No sound.
Oh, it's when we had it paused. Yeah, we got our sound back.
Okay.
Let's make sure we've got our sound back. So what we have here is we have a 30-minute delay on our live feed, but we have instant action on our talk. We can talk live with them. Okay, good. Yeah, our sound is back. So awesome. Frankie is gonna call. Actually, I think Frankie straddled.
Sergio calls.
Every single one of these players that we've seen their cards so far. Hey, do well out there. You gotta wait till the end of this hand to go out.
All right.
Yes. Can't let anything get out of this room.
I hear that.
I guess all of our fans were lost, weren't they? We're almost done. We don't need one.
Right.
Braxton's gonna raise.
No,
Corey's gonna call.
No, Mr. Reynolds. He'll bring the fan 10 till.
Yeah. So Braxton
I
raises.
told him, and he said he'd come in and clap for you.
Oh,
That sounds like him.
yeah. It sounds just like a John Reynolds statement.
We need Jason's cards.
Again, shocker. He's got chips over his card reader.
Yes, he does. Okay, we got Jason's cards, 8-6. Luckily, Chris and Mikey, when they're sitting out there, they pound the players. They let them know, hey, we don't have your cards. Hey, we don't have your cards. Hey, we don't have your cards. What is this? Jack 6-3. Pair of sixes is in the lead.
Jason with a club draw. Well,
No.
not anymore.
Man, Jason must be feeling good. He's playing some cards normally he does not play.
Yeah, he is.
And I say normally, we never get to see his cards when we're playing against him. But he's playing. Maybe he bets $300. That's so rough.
Let's get a 2 for Sergio.
Sergio's up and down. with an ace. So he needs a. He's going to let it
He's
go.
out.
Yep.
Jason, yeah, Jason's taking that down.
Braxton's got none of it, so he's going to let his cards go. And once again, Jason's up. Never show her.
Nice.
Oh. All right, Mr. Gwynn. We got 30 minutes left. Good
Yep.
push time. Good push time.
Yeah.
Is Billy eating again?
Yeah, I'm sure. He's still pre-gaming, you know.
Yeah, he's pre-gaming for the game.
Yeah. Does-
His stack is looking a whole lot healthier. It's got a lot more yellow chips in it. Billy is down $6,000. He's at around $15,000, but he only bought in for 10.
Billy did?
Yeah, he's up stuck. He's got 15,000 in front of him. Unless he added on.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Well, no, because I guess he had to. I don't want to say. I guess I'm thinking he added on some yellow chips.
He might have.
Because I thought he had 11,000 and he was down 6,000.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was down 6,000 with 11, so he added 4,000 on. That way he could get even. That's the whole point of adding on, right?
Right.
One hand back to even.
Yep. So what do we got here? Dealer change.
Did you see Jason stick that mint in his mouth?
Oh, Jason eats mints like there's no tomorrow.
So we had to cut him off our mints. He ate 40 or 50 mints in an hour and a half, and he said his stomach hurt. And so he cut himself off for mints, but now he's back on them.
Wow. That guy shovels those mints down.
So as we wind down, last 30 minutes of the night, we do want to say thank you all who are watching. All of our player viewers, do not forget that we do have the $250 for 25 hours. That is $10 an hour of facility charges to come in and play. Rack up on them, take advantage of what we have while we have it, because come tomorrow at close, it is gone. So we have a straddle. Do we? No, we have call. Oh, we have a straddle to 20.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it a raise to 20?
I believe it's
It had to be a straddle.
a straddle.
Baby Boy Crew straddle? I don't think he did. Because I only see 2 chips in front of him. And I only see 2 chips in front of Billy. It says he called 20. So I think it was just, wow, Frankie raises it. Alex re-raises it. Billy calls. Mike Tyler's reaching for black chips. Mike Tyler calls. This is going to almost force Daryl to fold. I act like I knew what was going to happen. I was going to say he was going to call. Frankie's not going anywhere with Ace King.
Let's see what Billy and Alex have. If it's going to show us.
Hey, just let him know that we don't have them. Billy's got ace 8, ace 6, 6, 2 flush draws, 2 straight draws.
So it does alert Chris.
Yeah, so on their little tablet, all they see is red or green.
Okay.
And if it's red, it tells them that we don't have their cards. If it's green, it tells them we have them.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that little
That's
tablet out there
that's a good system.
cannot read. It doesn't. So the little tablet cannot read a card. It just shows red or green.
Oh, gotcha. So Mike's betting the best hand right here. Well, flush draw, not flush draw, and he takes it down.
And a straight draw.
Yeah.
Gut shot to the queen.
Yeah, and a pair.
Frankie's got 34% of the chips in play. That is so awesome.
Between him and Billy, I mean, they've got half the table.
Yeah, they've got half the table. Having half the table with, what was that, 34,000, that tells you we have a lot of money on the table.
Yes, we did. Well,
37,000.
mm-hmm.
Golly. Once again, there's Braxton. As you see in the nice dress clothes right behind Braxton and Sergio, that's John Reynolds, our general manager. He said, that guy right there, you're talking bad about him? Really, he's right behind us. We could be the lived up mic for him.
Right, there you go. We could do like bad lip sync.
Bad lip reading.
Yeah, there you
Yes,
go.
bad lip reading. I like it. John, Jaden, Charlie? No.
Leave it to Chad.
Yeah, leave it to Chad.
Jealous?
His answer is going to be, duh. Braxton's going to pot it. Corey's going to 3-bet it. Daryl's going to call it. Frankie's going to call it. Braxton might re-raise it.
Let's see what old Frankie folds. Jack 3 deuces. What's baby boy cruise? He's out of there. Mike's calling this.
Yep.
Mike's getting in there.
Mike's getting in there. I wonder if Braxton re-raises. He's got 2,400 in his hand. What would that be? 320 plus 590, or 320 plus 590 plus, no, 480 plus 320 plus 590.
Yeah.
Good gosh.
I think Braxton says pot right here.
I think he does too. It's going to be around, what, 1,500?
Mm-hmm.
I think he pots it there. He's got a strong hand.
Yeah, and he's pausing.
And Braxton doesn't Hollywood. Braxton is joking around, but he knows the odds of what he has.
Right.
Braxton has all kinds of Broadway draws. He's got the will draw. He's got the nut flush draw. King 10 is not a bad hand.
No, absolutely not.
And so that's what he's doing right there. Right now, action's on Braxton, and he's thinking about potting it.
Yep. So
He doesn't pot it. He
forward.
raises it. So what he's wanting somebody to do is repot it. He's wanting to get his money in right now.
Yeah. Corey just calls.
Daryl calls.
Daryl calls.
So we've got three-way action, $2,100.
So Daryl has nut spades right here. Corey needs a prayer.
Yeah, Corey's way behind, but he's ahead. He's
ahead.
He's ahead, but
Right.
he's way behind.
Well, Braxton actually is ahead pre. Let's see what we have.
4-9 king clubs. No, Corey's got clubs.
Well, no, is that clubs or spades?
That's
Oh,
clubs.
yeah, that's clubs.
That's clubs. Corey's got clubs. Although it's a 10-5,
yeah.
but that just leaves an ace, a queen, and a jack ahead of him.
Yeah.
He's got the fourth nut.
And he's stuck right now. So I mean, another club comes out. I think he has to.
Yes.
He has to get it in.
So Braxton's ahead on the flop card-wise. Corey's got, what is that, 9 outs?
Yeah. And
9 outs? 9 outs from assuming nobody else had a club.
Daryl, I think, is getting out of here. I don't think he's gonna do much.
If it goes check, he doesn't go anywhere.
Corey's betting for sure.
Looks like around 2,600. Yeah, look, 2,100 is going to be the pot. He's going to throw he put out more than that, but he's going to throw the extra chips back.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he didn't put out more than that.
4, 8, 12, 16.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he counted them in 4s.
20, yeah.
And the last one's heavy one, so 2,100, that's the pot.
It says Corey bet 250.
He was trying to type in 2,500, but he realized
So Braxton gets it all in.
Braxton gets it all in.
Corey needs a club. And he
It does
misses.
not come. Oh, Corey's running bad.
Mm-hmm. Corey's on a downward spiral right here.
And the problem with that is
Good call by Braxton.
Yeah, a great call by Braxton. Corey put it in behind.
Yeah.
And it's different when you put it in ahead.
Yeah.
But he was trying to say I have a set.
Yeah.
And Braxton does not bite on it.
The only
Dang it, Corey.
I disagree with Corey's play right there. He needs a club and a club only,
Yeah.
or a 10.
But
And Braxton's holding his other 10.
yeah, Braxton's holding the case 10. I mean the third 10. But it's not really that bad of a play.
Well, I mean, there's no redraw there.
No, and that's why. Okay, so it is a bad play, but you're also looking at if he's just got a king in his hand, he's probably not going to call right here.
Mm-hmm.
But Braxton, that's what makes Braxton so dangerous. Braxton's going to call with a king because he knows a lot of times he's ahead.
But I think we go back to
Prior.
playing the player.
Yeah, playing them. Come on.
Braxton's stuck.
Yeah,
Corey's stuck.
yeah, they're both stuck.
Yeah, so Braxton knows Corey's taking a
Had-
couple hits
had
back to back.
You're exactly right. Had Corey made that move against Billy would have probably folded.
Yes.
Corey made that move against Daryl, Jason would have folded.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
everybody else would have folded. But both of them being stuck, Braxton makes the
Yeah,
call.
Braxton makes that call.
Excellent call.
I mean, and you have to give credit where credit's due. You know, Braxton's not too bad of a soul reader himself.
Chad Bell says if you're running it twice in Big O, you should find a new hobby. Running it twice in Big O with 9 players is really tough because you only have 2 extra cards.
Try running it 3 times.
That uses every card.
Oh yeah.
Because you can only run the river 3 times.
Yeah,
Yeah, with 9 players.
Mm-hmm.
back in my Dallas days dealing, we ran it 3 times, and I had 4 all-ins for 3 different amounts.
Did you have to shuffle the muck in?
Oh yeah, basically.
All
With the
right.
cards involved.
The good news about this is we've got 20 minutes left, and we're going to end on Omaha. Omaha does take a little longer to deal because there's more money in Omaha.
I want to say that
And
hand,
more cards.
that hand took about 30 minutes to finally.
Yes. Good
It
gosh.
was only I believe it was 6 or 7 handed. It wasn't a full table, but yeah, it took about 30. I mean, everybody had the calculators out.
Yeah.
This person got quartered. This person. It was a nightmare.
Got 3
I was like, we're not doing that ever again.
My first time dealing Big O at the World Series of Poker in the high limit area. The last table I hit, my last hand I dealt, 4-way all in, run it twice, 2 little river cards.
Baby Boy Cruz calls the 90. Tonight we do need to double check the reader on seat 2. Because Alex is placing his cards over. Like right now we can't see Jason's hand. Jason raises to 90. Alex's cards, Alex is continuously putting them on there first.
Yeah, and he's rubbing them and throwing them and still.
So one big thing
And
about the
we're- and
RFID
we're-
is all the antennas that are included in it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 6, 7 antennas on each one. So I think one of the antennas may be bad on Alex's cards.
So we have a backup antenna we could put on.
Yes, we need to put another one on seat 2. So Jason's got Ace King 9 6. Alex Baby Boy Cruz has Jack Jack. Jack 10, that's the basil. Alex has Jack 4, the tire iron. It goes check on the flop. We've got $450 in there. And Jack 10, Baby Boy Cruz turns the straight. That gives Billy open-ended straight draw, but not the one you want.
Yeah.
We've got spades out there. Mike Tyler has the 9 deuce of spades.
Queen 4 with Billy, though.
Oh, there you have Queen 4 with Billy. Billy's not going to be going anywhere. He's got the up and down, the Queen 4. Little does he know it, there's already a Queen high straight out there. Mike Tyler is going to lead out with 2 pair. Watch.
Mike's gonna hold this 2 pair all the way down. Ooh.
Yeah. He can let it go there. Because now his 2 pair is no good.
Yeah. Oh, Billy folded that queen. Okay.
Yeah.
That Billy.
Look at Billy. you see his face.
Billy would have had it right there. Wouldn't he? Did he have an 8?
Mike Tyler bet $600.
Wow.
Mike Tyler bet $600 and Alex has not called yet.
I think.
I think Alex folds.
I think Alex folds with
Alex,
the straight.
Yep.
With,
Oh,
with,
no, he did not fold yet.
Not yet.
You got it.
No, he calls. Alex calls.
Alex calls. That was a great call by Alex.
Great call by Alex.
Mike Tyler's going to say, I'm not going to show you what I have. Oh, no,
Oh,
he shows
no,
him.
he shows
He
him.
shows him. He's not afraid.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not shy whatsoever. Hey, I called you with my 2 pair got counterfeit.
Yes. But my 2 pair made your straight.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Frankie. What's Frankie's VPIP? Let's pick on Frankie for a second. We've been picking on Jason. We've been picking on everybody else. Let's see. Where's my mouse cursor? So, Frankie. Pre-flop raise percent is at 18%. His VPIP is 67%. He's been getting in a lot of hands, but he folds right on the flop. Aggression frequency, he raises 26% of the time. Went to showdown 5% of the time. And I think he won all 5% of those hands. I think he's 100% at showdown. Who has the highest pre-flop raise percentages? I bet you already know who it is.
Of course.
It's Billy and Corey. Who's got the highest aggression frequencies?
Billy.
Billy, then Billy at 46%, Corey at 41%, then Braxton right at 40%. Man, I love all the stats that it gives
Yeah.
us. This is really cool.
Well, that those stats right there tell me that I don't belong in this game.
Yes.
My VPIP would be 99.
Who's got the lowest?
It would be Daryl. It'd have to be Daryl.
No, Alex.
Oh, Alex. Well, Sergio. Oh, Alex.
Alex
Well-
is way down.
Alex showed up late too, though.
It only counts the percentage of the
Oh,
hands you're
okay,
in. And
okay.
this algorithm is only the hands that you're in.
Nice.
Went to showdown. 37% of the time for Alex, and he's won every time at showdown.
Wow. So we got a lot of big hands here.
Oh my gosh!
Not big hands, but I mean we've got a lot of.
Once again at Kojaks.
Action.
Once again at Kojaks, if you're calling
Sergio.
$10, you're calling $9.
Shove, Sergio. You have to shove here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, he
5.
can't get it all in.
Well, 5 players. That's 500 with his 106. Well, I mean he could get most of it in.
The only painful thing about that is if you can't get it all in, you hate putting the other 100 when the ace is on the flop.
You know, I'd rather just go ahead and pause it
Yeah.
right there and see if I can take it down.
Go ahead and, what is that called when you rip the Band-Aid?
Yeah.
Rip the Band-Aid.
Just rip
Come on,
it
Sergio.
right off. What is Sergio doing?
We're following the board. Let's get it up there and follow the player so we can see what he's doing. Oh, he's calculating the pot is what he's doing. You see him pointing?
Yeah.
He's letting him know.
And Frankie's getting ready to release. That's a release.
What's Frankie got?
Frankie's over there with his cards and he's getting ready to release.
Oh, yeah. Frankie does kind of let you know when he's going to premature fold.
Yeah. If Sergio 4 bets, yeah. Nice bet, Sergio. Go back to Frankie, or I guess you can't follow players, huh?
It'll go back to Braxton next.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
$450 to call with my favorite hand. Forget the queen and the 3. He's got the 5 and the 3.
So let's do the bad lip reading right here. I guarantee you Braxton's saying, okay, well, you bet 480, so I'm pretty sure I know what's coming on the flop.
Yes.
So it's going to cost
Corey
me $900.
Corey's stuck, and that's where the call comes from. But Corey's got a makeable hand right
Yeah,
there.
Corey's got it.
Daryl calls the
Wow.
nut flush.
Here we go.
The nut flush draw for clubs. Alex calls 390 with ace, queen, 10, 7. Alex has won every hand at showdown that he's gone to.
Look at baby boy Cruz.
Oh, man. So, if you're calling 10, you're calling 390, right?
Mm-hmm.
4 players, $2,000 in the pot. Corey's first action. You want to go grab Billy after this hand?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, after this hand, we gotta wait for it to end.
Okay. Oh, so we got Daryl with the nut flush.
Yep. We've got Corey with an all-over straight draw.
Oh, Corey's got rat.
He's got everything.
He's got super rat, but he does not want to see a club.
Corey goes all in.
Daryl has to.
Daryl. Well, he's got any Broadway draw.
Yeah, Daryl.
Ace, queen, or 10. He's got them all 3 in his hand. He's got the wrap around the Broadway and
Corey.
yeah, that's Alex. Oh, I'm talking about Alex.
Oh, okay.
But Alex has the wrap around the Broadway. I was getting their hands mixed up.
Yeah, I was talking to. I think Daryl calls here.
I don't think he does.
Oh, for 2,000? No, he doesn't. He folds.
Yeah, because he went all in for 1,900. Pop would have been 2,000.
Oh, Daryl is making this
So
call.
does Alex
I
call
like
now
it.
with everything to the Broadway draw?
Alex folds.
Okay, Sergio's got to call.
Sergio has to call. Alex folds 1,000%. He's got to know he can't fade a club.
He released it.
Yeah, he's got to fade a club.
Sergio's chips are already in the middle. He's already made the call. We're just waiting on the button to be hit.
So basically, Corey needs a 9 and a 9 only, and he holds one.
And he holds one, and one was folded,
And
so
one
there's
was-
only 2 left.
He holds one, yeah, and I believe a king was folded. And Sergio's got 2. I could be wrong, but
So there's no action. There's no more action.
there's no more action. Everybody's all in.
Yep.
And I believe Corey's probably asking to run it twice. I don't know what Daryl does.
Sometimes Daryl does. With Daryl having so many outs right here,
Yeah.
and he's limited to clubs
Yeah.
or an ace. Clubs or an ace.
Club to an ace?
There's the
Well-
9. Corey hit his 9. Oh, it's a club.
Yeah, it's a club.
Oh, Daryl hits the
nut
nuts.
flush. Yep. Oh, Corey has a straight flush.
No, he doesn't.
Queen 10 of clubs. The 9 of clubs. Queen 10 of clubs.
So Corey hits the straight flush on the top. Daryl thinks he has it.
Yep.
Corey's showing it right now.
Yep. Oh, good deal on Corey.
Daryl's smiling because he hadn't realized it yet.
9 of clubs was the only.
Yeah, one out.
9 or blank 9. Yeah.
Yeah, 9 or a red line.
Daryl's still trying to figure out how did I lose this.
Yeah, he thinks he has. He thought he had the nuts, and he's looking at that and saying, "What in the hell?"
Sergio just had a bad night.
Oh So get back over to the board. I want to see the board. Yeah. If you would go get Billy, we want some guests commentating.
Okay.
So Miss Jade's on her way out there since that hand is over to grab Billy. Billy Ward sitting in seat 3 right there. Billy Ward is currently up stuck. Come on in.
They just ran it twice off to the side. The main
yeah.
pot.
And Corey had the straight flush.
Yes.
Daryl hits the nut flush, but Corey says that 9 of clubs was my only club out I could hit, and I hit it.
And he hit it.
What was the other card on the, since I ran it twice?
On the bottom?
Yeah, on the bottom.
Daryl chopped it with a deuce.
Okay. Ace high. Oh, man. Gamble, gamble, gamble. What's going on, Brett Shield? What's going on, Jack Keane, Sean Nash? Frankie's mad.
Sean Nash? I haven't
Yeah.
seen Sean in a while. Hey, Sean.
So, it's 10:50. We've got maybe 2 hands left to show you. We definitely won't leave in the middle of hand. We'll wait till his action. All the players have been notified that we do cut off the live stream at 11 o'clock. So,
They have indeed.
I can guarantee you the action on the last 2 hands, we may not be able to get Billy in here in time. If he folds his hand, he's definitely going to play the last hand because you can't afford to miss the action on the last hands. Here comes Miss Jade. He say okay?
Yep, he's
All right. So we won't cut it off until we do get Billy in here just to talk for a moment.
He's making his rounds, you know.
Yep, he knows we
Social
only have 2
butterfly.
hands left. So,
So,
if-
Jay,
if
3 aces for Mike. I love it. No,
Oh, and he
yeah.
called- and he called.
And he's calling.
He's got 3 aces and a king.
Hey,
He
I-
racks the
3
race up with 2
aces
kings.
and a
Hey,
king.
hey,
Kings are dead. Aces are
anything's
dead.
possible. Last night I had 4 8s in my hand.
Oh,
and,
Lord.
and I played it for 150 pre-flop and I won.
Oh, Lord.
Anything is possible, okay, John?
If you're calling
Remember,
20, you're calling 60.
hey,
Kojaks.
remember, Jade plays here at Kojak.
I do.
Kojak.
Easy money. Come and get it.
The easy money is the most difficult money.
I'm almost positive I pay the electricity bill here.
Look at this. We've got everything in everyone's hand. The only thing I don't see a 5, and that's it.
Yeah, 6-4. So
Or queen. Oh, there's queen.
6-4 deuce. Who's got 3-5?
8.
There's a
3,
3.
I
6.
see no 8s. No, there's an 8
There's
with
an 8.
Frankie.
The only thing I don't see is a 5. Flop comes.
Mike has nut flush draw with his 3 aces.
Oh my gosh.
He's got nut flush draw
Yeah,
with his 3 aces.
I want to see him win with 3 aces
Oh,
in
he's
hand. Just so he shows it and everybody be like,
He's winning
played
this
3
hand.
aces.
He is winning this hand 1,000%. A 5 of spades is going to come on the turn, and Frankie and him are going to get some fireworks.
Oh my gosh. So Frankie bets 360. Mike calls it 360 and Daryl lets it go. What is Frankie betting with?
Mike thinks that his aces are golden right here.
Yeah, he thinks his aces are good?
Yeah.
Because he thinks nobody else can have it.
Well,
I mean, technically
Jack-
they are.
Yeah,
but-
they are right now.
I mean,
It's not supposed to be.
He's
mathematically.
ahead.
Right.
58-42 right now.
Look at this. 8763 is 42%. It goes check on the
Frankie points at the pot, so you know very well he said pot, right?
The aces win. The aces win.
But did Mike repot it?
Oh no, Frankie bet $1,000 and Mike
I was,
folded.
I was gonna say Mike didn't win because Frankie pointed, and I saw where Frankie
Yeah.
pointed pot. When
That would have
Frank-
been a sick call.
Yeah, when Frankie points, definitely
Yeah, that's pot,
he's
yeah.
meaning pot.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy.
Mhm.
3 aces. That hand was the best hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Frankie picks up a pot with 8763. How often do you see that win?
At Kojak's?
Quite often. Quite often.
Frankie,
So-
Steve Nash.
Yep. Miss you, Steve. So once again at Kojak's, we do have coming up in January since Choctaw has been canceled. We are
It
trying.
has been canceled.
Choctaw has been canceled. So we are trying to do something for the poker players out there who are wanting to play. We do have our Kojak's Winter Mini Series, January 21st. We have the let let me double check this date just so I don't tell you wrong. January 20th, we have the $500 Big O tournament. January 21st, Thursday, we have the $1,000 No Limit Hold'em High Roller and the $300 Bounty tournament. January 21st, starting respectively at 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. Friday the 22nd, we have the main event, $400 entry, 40K guarantee, No Limit Hold'em main event starting at 6 p.m. Saturday the 23rd, we have day 1B at noon of the main event and day 1C at 5 p.m. of the main event. Sunday we have day event main 2. Anyone who bags, we're going to be stopping at level 16. Anyone who bags will be coming back for day 2. We will be paying 10% of the field. Also on Sunday we have the second chance No Limit Hold'em Turbo tournament. And of course, I missed this. We got two players, $600 in the pot. King 10-5-3 versus Jack 9-7-5. Jack 9-7-5 is ahead. Corey is ahead. He is stuck, so Daryl may be thinking he's not ahead.
Right.
Corey bet 600. Daryl can't call. Not much out there except for a pair of fives right now, and Broadway draw for him.
Look at this. Frankie's eating.
No, he's not.
Frankie is eating.
He's
Pizza.
eating some of Billy's pizza.
He is. That's a rarity.
Oh, no, they must have all ordered pizza because
Yeah.
now Jason's getting pizza.
Yeah. Look at Daryl. Can I have some of that?
Absolutely.
We'll continue our bad lip reading.
So we are at 10:56. This is most likely going to be our last hand. We've got 10 on the button. Daryl's knows it's the last hand, so he's straddling to 20 to ensure action is going to happen. I'm really surprised Frankie didn't restraddle.
Frankie,
He's up huge.
Yeah, Frankie. When Frankie says they're locked up, they're locked up.
Never believed it.
And yeah, I never believe it. But like I said earlier, Frankie. I don't think he's not been running bad.
Frankie should have straddled
Yeah, for sure.
because he's calling 20.
Frankie's not necessarily been running bad, but he's just been running into.
He's running to the nuts.
Yeah,
he's had big hands
He's big
And
hands,
lately he's
flopping the nuts, turning the nuts, and getting rivered.
and rivering seconds.
Yeah, getting turned or getting rivered. And the good thing about Frankie though is when Frankie plays and he takes a couple bad beats, in close proximity of one another, he leaves. He's done. So what do we got here? Oh, Jason not showing. Shocker.
Yeah, Jason calls the 20. Daryl says, I straddled. I'm waking up with aces and kings double suited, but I don't have it, but I'm just still going to raise it. I'm going to pot it. No, I can't pot it. I'm just going to raise it to $125.
There you go.
Baby Boy Cruz calls. Braxton calls. Corey calls. And Jason folds his anonymous hand.
So I'm trying to think of the best prop bet to make Jason where the loser has to shave their head.
If he can go one night with showing his cards all pre-flop. Because he can't.
But if he does, then my beautiful locks go bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Don't make that bet.
I'm G.I. Jade in it.
Yeah, G.I.J. I like that. So 4 players at pre-flop. If you're calling 20, you're calling 125.
Look at Alex. Alex just flopping the nuts, son.
Oh my gosh, he is. Nobody else has a redraw at any nuts.
Let's hope that Corey doesn't get froggy, and Corey's gonna get froggy.
No, he's not.
He's getting froggy.
No, he's not.
That's a Corey bet.
Oh,
Corey cocks that head.
great move by Alex. He's gonna bet 450. Alex is smart. He's only gonna call the 450. Guarantee you, he's only calling the 4. No, he's not. Yes, he is. That's
Yes.
500. Okay, yeah.
Oh, hold on, Jack 10. So Corey won. Was there a glitch? No, Alex. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We go back. Okay.
Somebody threw their cards across the muck.
Gotcha.
And so across the board, so they had to reset it. So it goes check on the river. Alex is gonna flip over the nuts.
So it did go check.
It went check on the river.
Oh, the heart. Oh,
Yeah.
well, no. Why did it go check? Did
I don't know.
Cruz bet? Cruz might have bet on the river.
It didn't say fold.
He had to have bet.
I don't know. He could have got scared of the king.
King 9. Yeah. True.
King, Jack,
Look
Jack.
so let's do some bad look. You're like, I had it the whole way, Corey.
Man, what are you doing in my pot?
Yeah. Baby boy Cruz is here to stay. No, know what I'm saying?
Corey, you saying, shut up, man.
Yeah,
Shut up, you got lucky.
for sure.
I feel bad for Corey.
Yeah.
He had a little bit of run bad, but it wasn't necessarily run bad. It was just really bad
It,
timing.
yeah, it was just bad timing. It was one of those. I mean, he was playing great all night. I mean, he's a
And-
solid player. And like I said, I think a lot of these guys underestimate him.
He's been playing the private games. He's been playing the big home games.
Yeah,
he's making a name for himself,
he
really
is.
strong. But he just had bad timing tonight, and that could have flipped around very easily. The other person could have not. Well, Billy made an incredible call.
And and I think like a lot of, like I said, we've seen a lot of hands with him and Billy this entire night. It's been him and Billy, and I think some of that stems from last night.
Yep.
And even though Corey won a pretty healthy pot last night with those quads on that Queen 10 hand that we discussed, it still tilted Corey
Yes.
ultimately. And the hand before where Corey bluffed off, the majority of his stack, Billy set him up perfect.
Yep.
Billy had that 8-9 of spades. He had the 5-6 of hearts. Billy, re-raise. Corey tanks a bit, mucks. Billy says, "Hey, look, I basically bluffed you with." I mean, he had the best hand, but it was 2 suited connectors, no big cards, no pairs, no nothing. And I think Billy knows. Like I said, Billy's a very methodical player.
There's reason behind every move.
Yes, like he picks and chooses what he does.
Welcome, Kojak's calling $10, calling 90.
Call a 90. Here we go again.
So we've got 6 players, pre-flop action. 9 times 6 is 54 out of 0, $540 pre-flop. He's getting the pot all together. He's pounding, burning, and here comes the flop. Comes out.
Ooh.
Wow. Billy flops.
The nuts.
He flopped the nuts.
But he does not. He's got a dry ace.
Frankie's got the dry ace. Frankie flops the nut flush draw.
So this is perfect for Billy right here because, well, except for Frankie.
Frankie's got the big stack he's going to call.
Well, Frankie's got the, second nut flush.
But he doesn't know
draw.
the ace is out.
Exactly. And he doesn't know the ace of spades is being, and I think that doesn't matter to Frankie. The good thing about Billy's hand, him flopping the nuts right here, is that Daryl can get away from 10 deuce suited.
Yeah.
If a spade comes.
Yep.
Daryl can definitely get away from that hand. Granted, only
Jason's got 8, 7, 7, 6.
2 other cards beat him,
Yep.
but Billy
Oh,
holds.
the 10 of spades would be terrible.
Yeah, well, Daryl holds that, so.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But what I'm saying is Billy can use that dry ace to his benefit,
advantage.
1,000% with Daryl, and he knows that.
Game over.
Yeah, this slows it down. Now he can't.
Yep. Game over.
Yep. Frankie.
Daryl's not going anywhere. Nobody can bet him off. Corey's not in the hand to make the big
And
move.
Billy's not going to bet him off.
No, Billy knows he's beat. Frankie bet 1,500. Frankie bet the pot 1,400.
Oh, look at.
He can't represent anything right there.
Daryl is going to tank, and Daryl is going to repot this.
Yeah, there's no hands that beat him.
Go to okay. We've got action on Daryl's.
He's right out of camera.
All in. Daryl goes all in.
Daryl goes all in 4,500. Frankie is not going to call that. Frankie's got nothing.
See what Frankie does.
Yeah, he folded.
He folds. Okay. Woo! Talk about these bluffs and the wrong timing.
My gosh, bad timing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Corey's not the only one.
So what the players are doing right now is they're racking up their chips. Unless you're Corey, you're picking up your chips. Don't drop them. So he only picks up what he can handle. So what the players are doing right now is they're flipping over to the table number 4, I do believe. They're going to regular Copac cards, and the game is about to get super juicy. So we only show 3 hours of it. We can't show it all. We'd love to show it all, but it would just be too late into the night.
So if they want to continue to play, they go to a different table.
Yeah, they go to a different table and swap out cards.
Gotcha.
We're not going to be able to bring any of our other players in here for guest commentary. What we'll do is next weekend we'll bring Billy in, we'll bring Corey in to see what he thought about the bad timings. I'm pretty sure Daryl got back to even right there. Where is Daryl? Daryl, just barely a loser. Barely a loser, down 2,600. Jason ended up the night up $110. Corey ended up the night down 3,000, almost 4,000. Braxton ended up the night a $215 winner. Mike Tyler ended up a $775 winner. Billy ended up stuck
I don't think Billy's is correct.
Yeah, I don't think Billy's is correct. So we need to add $3,000 to that. So Billy ended up down a couple $1,000. Alex Cruz ended up $1,540, and Frankie ends up the night sitting at $21,235 with a VPIP of 70% and a dollar win of $12,735. That's incredible.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me flip over so you can see our beautiful faces. Nobody's picking their nose, and we need to change the backdrop color because you can't tell where my head ends and where the back of the wall begins. Yeah, look at that. Oh, there you can. We just have to have the shadow there.
There you go.
So we end up the night here at Kojak's. Another Kojak's Live, 5 on the button. We are going off the air. We appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Once again, we have our mini-series coming up January 20th through the 24th, 5 events. We've got a $500 Big O, $1,000 No Limit Hold'em, High Roller. We've got a $300 bounty tournament with $100 going towards the bounty. We've got 3 day ones for our $400 main event. We've got also a second chance No Limit Hold'em Turbo Tournament, $200 buy-in. Also at Kojak's, we're running our $250 special for 25 hours. That's $10 facility charges. And from all of us here at Kojak's, which is Jade and myself, we appreciate y'all coming out. Thanks for the action.
See y'all later.